time again. It's time for Blue Jay football.
Hit hard, Landry Chapel gets every Blue Jay fan off their seat.
It's now.
Strike up the band
on the Guthrie Radio Network.
Guthrie football. Open up mics. This is so.
Launch authorization received. 15 seconds initiated.
3, 2, 1.
Guthrie Football 2019 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities, community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Insure Group, insuring your world. The John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Ace Electrical Services, affordable, high-quality electrical work. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital, Logan County, your life is our life's work. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. And Eskridge Chevrolet, a name you could over 50 years. Guthrie Blue Jay football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Longbow Heat and Air, First Christian Church, Funeral Home, the Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Guthrie, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma.
Welcome to Guthrie football.
The following is a production of Guthrie football, spanning across the Jay Radio Network.
Throws it up for Dante Foster in a triple coverage. Oh! Are you kidding me?
Now, let's go live to the stadium with the voice of the Blues, Chris Evans, and tonight's Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
The final week of the Guthrie Blue Jay football season is upon us as tonight we honor the seniors who will play their final game inside one of the state's best stadiums. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Evans, and this is the Interbank Kickoff Show from Jelsma Stadium in the heart of downtown Guthrie. It's the Guthrie Blue Jays and the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles. So glad you joined us this week here on the radio home of Guthrie Blue Jay football, Hot 93.7 FM, KSBI. Join me here in a few minutes with tonight's call will be Phil Nichols and Parker Burnett. The Blue Jays enter the final week with a 3-6 overall record and 2-4 district record. Lawton Ike also has a 2-4 district record and is 2-7 overall. Both teams have been eliminated from the playoffs and will end their season here tonight. The Jays and Eagles have both defeated Northwest Classen and Guyman this year while losing to McGinnis, Carl Albert, Piedmont, and Woodward. Guthrie will look to end the year on a positive note. We're glad you joined us here on a chilly November night. You're listening to the Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show from Jelsma Stadium on the Blue Jay Radio Network. Interbank wishes Guthrie Blue Jay student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, it for you. Member FDIC.
For decades, Guthrie Athletic has been a source of pride in the community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts. I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would welcome the opportunity to give you a professional evaluation for your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Welcome back. Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show continues on Hot 93.7 FM. We say goodbye to the seniors for the royal blue and white final game in a Jays uniform. Guthrie will look to the home turf and finish the season with a winning record here at home. Lawton Ike started the year by losing their first 4 games of the year before winning 2 of their last 5 games. As we draw close to kicking this game off, this will be the 4th meeting between these schools, with all 4 coming in the last 4 years. Guthrie has won 2 of the 3 meetings, including last year's 41-6 win in Lawton. Next, we look at tonight's game from around the state of Oklahoma with the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard. This is the Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging sees your local
store all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacement. But now, the Guthrie Tagging with Driver's Road Test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Seat, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we win the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays. Welcome back. Chris Evans with you on the Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show. The latest District 5A2 standings has McGinnis on top at 6-0 with their win over Guthrie last week. Carl Albert and Piedmont are at 5-1 in the district, with Piedmont with a tiebreaker between the teams. Woodward sits in the fourth and final playoff spot with a 4-2 record. The district championship is on the line in Midwest City as Carl Albert hosts McGinnis. We'll get into the scenarios a touch later, but Carter could finish as high as first and as low as third. McGinnis is either first or second. Piedmont is second, third, or fourth. And Woodward is either third or fourth. Other games in the district has Piedmont in Woodward and Guyman at Northwest Classen. Time now for tonight's top games of the week. Brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. Stillwater looks to cap off an undefeated regular season as they host Dell City and their CNG defense. Miko's in Cashion, where both teams are undefeated, and the district title is on the line in Class. Edmond Santa Fe, who has taken down Broken Arrow and Jinx this season, plays host to Norman in a 6A battle. We'll have scores throughout the night with the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard. Next, Phil and Parker join me as we get set for the Eskridge Chevrolet's Keys to the Game and the Mercy Health Report. This is the Interbank Blue Jay Kickoff Show.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m. at Guthrie Upper Elementary School, where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go in.
There's one big difference between Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Blue Jays, Pastor Mike Gatlin here for First Assembly of God. I'd like to invite you to services this Sunday at 10:45. And there's something for everyone here at First, from our babies to our senior saints. Our children's pastor, Rusty Nail, is always up to something great. Come out and enjoy great live praise and worship and anointed preaching. We hope to see you this Sunday at 1900 South Division, First Assembly, where great things are happening. Go Blue Jays.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of high school sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet. Just a short drive to I-35 and the Guthrie exit on Division 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit EskridgeChevy.com.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company. He has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to find the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-442-7065. Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of this momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member SC.
Interbank Blue Jays here in Guthrie Senior Night 2019. The Guthrie High School seniors football players and trainers just introduced to the home crowd here tonight. Glad you tuned here on the Interbank Blue Jay kickoff show. Got a good crew working the final game inside Jelsma Stadium. Got Kel Evans and Britt Drake on the cameras. Inside the booth here with me to the left is working on some here real quick. Aaron Craig Flake, Braden Russell, Phil Nichols to my right. Parker Burnett downstairs. We'll bring him in here in just a second. Chris Evans, Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio, and last go around here in Jelsma, Phil.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
I mean, it went really fast, and of course, everybody knows it's this is the first year in several that we won't be in the playoffs, which is an unusual feeling for most people in blue land right now. But it's good to see a good crowd out there here to support the kids on senior night.
Absolutely, and bring in Parker, our Ace Electric sideline report before. Well, we'll bring him in just a second. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and join our national anthem with the Guthrie High School marching band. And there is the Guthrie High School marching band who did a little bit of a different ending there. That's the first time I've heard that. Good. It sounded really good. I like that actually. And band had a successful season, competing again, and so congratulations to them on another great year as we get set for Lawton Ike and the Guthrie Blue Jays. This is the Interbank Blue Jay kickoff show. Hot 93.7 KSBI going across north central Oklahoma. And of course, we'll have this game here. This will be fun to watch, but there are a lot of marquee games in the state of Oklahoma tonight.
Yeah, there are. I mean, of course, the big one, Carl Albert and Bishop McGinnis going head-to-head, decide who's going to win that. Carl Albert could finish first, could finish third.
Yeah.
So, interesting. Got to win by 10 or more. They're district champions. I think you and I both feel that might be a tall order tonight.
Yeah, it'll be tall if they win, but less than 10, they'll probably finish 7th. And if they lose, they're going to third. On the road to El Reno.
And I'll just say this, with all due respect to our Reno friends, a lot of people praying they win tonight.
Absolutely. Again, Parker Burnett down on our Ace Electric sideline reports, and El Reno got a little bit more than they wanted last night against Lawton McCormick. They had nothing to play for as far as standing-wise, but yeah, El Reno went down last night, Parker.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me a little bit when you told me the score a little bit ago, and I asked if they had some turnovers or what, and you said no, they just kind of got whooped.
Yeah, 17-7 was the final score there. 14-7 at halftime. In fact, El Reno jumped out to a 7-0 lead, and then Lawton Ike made it 7-7 and 14-7 at halftime, and then kicked the field goal to win it 17-7. And man, I don't know if El Reno, as Plumlee goes, they go. There's no doubt about it. And we've been seeing that, but I actually watched the game last night, and there's no doubt. It's definitely him.
And he's a legit player.
Yeah.
They just, one of those nights.
It was a tough night last night. We'll bring Parker back here in a second, but we bring in Craig Fleck with tonight's weather report.
Currently 46 degrees here in Guthrie, virtually no wind, south out at 4 miles an hour. Feels like 44 out there, however, and it is just a gorgeous evening for football. I mean, without that wind, it feels really good out.
Yeah, appreciate that, Craig.
You agree with that? Really good?
It actually, the no wind is like weird.
Yeah.
And I just picture how much worse it would be with a breeze.
I'm with Flecky. This is absolutely perfect football weather, but I know you, little buddy.
My toes are cold right here.
You don't like the chilly stuff.
Parker? Upstairs.
You know, I was going to say you guys are talking a big game for big booth up there where it's nice and warm, but no, it's down here. I was thinking about a second ago. I'd love to put some pads on and get it going. It feels pretty great.
Parker, don't let old Macho talk to you. He's sipping on hot chocolate right now.
18 years I down there. Didn't have a coat for the first 16 years.
Well, that's.
Well, I mean, times were tough.
This is the Blue Jay kickoff show, and as we mentioned, this is the first time the Blue Jays will not qualify for the playoffs for the first time since 2004. 15 straight years coming to an end here this season. And, you play for pride. That's the number one thing, but you're also hoping to win 3 out of 5 home games. And that last home football game, you want to go out as a winner. And so you play for the
senior night. I mean, there's a lot. You're right. There's a lot to play for tonight. And I want to say this. We've talked about this a lot. This senior group of kids, they played hard. You've got several 2-3-year starters down there representing the Blue Jays. And I'm really proud of them overall as a football team. I mean, they played hard. They've never quit once. So they got, they don't have any reason in their head. I know it's hard being that senior class. It's the first year you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
We all got to remember it's high school football at the end of the day, and I'm really proud of the fans again. You look out here, good crowd out here for senior night. So it's good. It's good.
And if you're the underclassmen, you play for the seniors, and you play to keep getting better for next year. And then there's a lot of freshmen suiting out tonight that might get a chance to play. So that's good for them to get the experience. That way, when they come out next year, when they are going to be called upon more and more, they won't have that the bug eyes, if you will, coming back to play starting next year.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get young kids in and get them the feel of a Friday night game. I mean, it's obviously a lot different than a Monday night, and it's good to get every snap you can out there. And we do have a really good young core group of kids coming up that are freshmen. We've got some good sophomores out there who've gotten a lot of playing time this year, and some great juniors returning. So I think we'll be back in the hunt next year for playoff berth, no doubt about it.
A little over 8 minutes away from kicking off this ball game here. Again, 14 seniors on the here tonight. That we're waiting the captains to come onto the field, and I think the officials are starting to make their way out as well. And we will officially be done with fall sports at Guthrie High School. Cross country, congratulations to them last week. I had 4 finish in the top 15. If you finish in the top 10, you're all-state. If you finish 11 through 15, you'll mention all-state.
Who were all-staters this year?
All-staters this year, Trevor Sully. Yep. Good to see him on the medal stand. Mercy DeMent back on the medal stand. Was there. And then Mason Barney just outside of the top 10. He's at number 14.
Okay.
As
but honorable mention.
Honorable mention, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, 4 medals, and the boys finished 4th. The girls finished 5th on the season. So Guyman Tigers won the boys state championship.
Yeah, they've been great at running. They've had some good years. Always real competitive in soccer. you know, it's good to see Guthrie. I saw Coach Strahan this week, and I made him promise me that we'd see him next. Such a great young coach, and I told somebody he can coach any sport, and I believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just he does a great job with the kids and a wonderful job of supporting them and teaching them and working with them. He's just an outstanding young coach.
Yeah, and kids love him.
Yeah,
kids
no doubt.
absolutely love him. So basketball and wrestling going through their practices and scrimmages and all that good stuff. They will be getting going here really strong here next month with games. But, yeah, Blue Jay coaches making their way out. And some big games for the Cash neighbors to the west. They got the Minko Bulldogs, and that's for 2 home games.
Yeah, I think we're all going to be keeping our eye on that one. I know they split the past 4 meetings, so don't really know what to expect, but I think, you know, we've all been on the Cashin bandwagon this season, and I kind of expect them to maybe pull that one out.
Absolutely, and our friends to the east, the Coyle Blue Jackets, of course, it's been a tough couple of days. A couple of funerals inside the gymnasium, including one of their students that they lost. Their funeral was yesterday. And then the Simpson family lost 3 family members. They had their funeral today. Now the football team's got to rally behind that and go play football tonight. And not only go play football, take on Blue Jacket, but try to win that game, which I think they will.
Yeah.
And with that, would host a first-round playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first and foremost, condolences to the families of the young people that we lost. And Simpson family, you know, just a tragic deal. And just our prayers go out to all of them. But I think, no doubt, I think Coyle's definitely favorite that ball game, Chris. Should get the W and get a playoff game at home. It should be a lot of fun for those kids.
Absolutely, absolutely. So best of luck to them. We'll keep you updated throughout the night as well. Of course, this is the Interbank Blue Jay kickoff show. Brian Stark crew over there do a great job. Just a few blocks from here. And we always invite you to go down and visit them here on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI. And we apologize for our viewing audience on youtube.com/Guthrie News. Got here early today. The computer was working fine, and now for some reason it's stuttering. There's a picture and there's sound, but it's not what you're accustomed to. And I wish there was a magic button I could push right now to get that fixed, but obviously
there's not one.
Not in the middle of the Interbank Blue Jay kickoff show. Okay. I would like to restart everything, but then I don't know how that would be with me trying to do play-by-play and all that good stuff.
I can tell you, as you're up here, it wouldn't be good for me.
Well, I started the computer and it's still just.
No, you gotta let it go, Chris.
Well, I'm trying to think if I need to stop. It's a computer deal. It's not nothing equipment-wise. It's a computer deal. So.
Well, how long could it take to reboot it? Is that all you got to do? Is reboot it?
Well, it sounds.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Doesn't like to get rebooted a whole lot. So, captains, get ready to go down to midfield. We'll have the coin toss here in a matter of a moment. Parker Burnett make lead official tonight. The referee, Leland Searcy.
Visitors, please. Fellas, this is Mr. Mitchell. He's the umpire. I'm Mr. Searcy, the referee, okay? First things most, okay? Sportsmanship at a high level. You guys talk to your team, okay? If you have any problem with your players tonight, take care of them before we have to, okay? Very good. Eisenhower, you're the visitors. Call the coin toss. I will catch the coin. Okay, call it in the air, please.
Tails.
He called tails. It's heads. Guthrie, you won the toss?
Defer.
You guys want the ball? Which end would you like to kick from?
I want to kick from that end. Kick
okay. Guthrie over there.
Well, there you go. Blue Jays won a toss. That doesn't happen very often.
I think 3 times this year. 3 times.
Now, when you were on the Ace Electric sideline report, didn't you guys win every coin toss?
We were a high 90 percentage, but Parker's new at this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Doing the best he can. I mean, look at him.
Blue Jay, he just gave you a look.
He did.
Blue Jays decked out in the all-black uniforms with the blue numbers. Outlined in white are the numbers, of course, the silver helmet. Blue G outlined in white on the blue face mask. And the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles in just the hideous light blue color. It drives me.
Really?
Yes.
Hideous?
Oh my! I cannot.
That's the best you can come up with.
That is so. It's the Western Heights baby blue. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with Lawton Ike as they come running out onto the field, but it's the Western Heights light baby blue.
I mean, you could have said not my favorite color. You could have just said the blue and white. You went with hideous, Chris.
The actions are only of mine and not of Phil Parker or the crew.
No. I agree with you.
Or Guthrie News page.
I'm just saying you shouldn't have said it.
Oh, I shouldn't have said it.
Yeah, that's all. No, I agree with you.
A few more extra emails won't hurt anything this week.
Not after this week.
But Lawton Ike in the baby blue uniforms as the Blue Jays make their way out onto the field.
Of course, senior night, this is obviously the last game for this group of seniors. We were talking before we came on the air. Tough night, and they're not thinking about it just very little bit, but not totally. But when those last few minutes tick off and win or lose, you realize it's the last time you're ever going to put that on. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, and it's and I mean, there's a couple kids down there, seniors, that'll probably get an opportunity to play somewhere at the next level. It's a small college ball somewhere, but for the most of these kids, this is it. This is the last time they'll ever strap on a helmet, and that's a tough feeling.
Of course, Blue Jays coming off a loss to Bishop McGinnis, which Phil, they played really well last week.
I thought they played as well as they have all year.
Yeah.
A very, very good McGinnis team, and they were right there. I mean, the score was not reflective of how close that ball game was, and it was just very proud of the kids last week. They played hard the entire game, and were in it the entire way. So it was good to see him play like that.
Let's go down to Park Burnett with tonight's Eskridge Chevrolet's keys to the game.
Well, we were just talking about a second ago. It is senior night for these guys. I'd like to see them. This is a character game. Come out and win it. I know playoffs has kind of been eliminated for us. So can we come out and just put together a good game, put together a good offense, and put some points on the board?
Craig, your Eskridge Chevrolet's keys to the game.
It's a big game because it's senior night. I want to see them play with some emotion, play with some fire tonight. Sometimes we really haven't seen that this season. I'd like to see them come out with a little bit of fire in them.
Phil?
Yeah, I'm right there with Flecky. Play with an intensity that you've never played with before. Like we said, a lot of these kids, last time they're ever going to play the game of football, of course, no turnovers. Play with intensity, get the W.
And we are underway. We'll get to the Mercy Health Report here in a little bit. Blue Jays kickoff left to right on the radio dial. Picked up at the 15, across the 20, across the 25, and near the 30-yard line. Lawton Ike will have it first down and 10, moving right to left on the radio dial. And our Mercy Health Report guys, just chime in, both of you, if you like here. But a lot of Jays and street goes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's a walking wounded down there right now. I mean, we've been hit hard. Got a couple kids playing at their choice. I mean, they're seniors, and they want to try to fish on the field. So we got some kids banged up, but it's a long list on the Mercy Health Report, Parker.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's kind of the same crew we've been rocking with, but it's nice to see Turvey out there after he's going down last week.
No doubt.
Ike will have it first down and 10 as they'll get near the 35-yard line. They first play was from the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, so second down and 6 upcoming. And Lawton Ike moving right to left at the radio dial.
For the Eagles.
Taking down 6, Ike again on the ground. Will go across the 40. They have a fresh set of downs as they get up to the 44-yard line. About a 9-yard up. It'll be first down and 10 for Ike.
It's weird because a lot of times early in the game we come out and we seem to look like, okay, this is going to, we're going to have a good evening, and then it just falls apart. We'll see what the kids can do here tonight, getting us hopefully here on this second after they move the chains.
Ike with the ball on the far side, hash mark. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 receiver to the far side. Shotgun. It's a screen pass caught at the 39 to the 40, 45 midfield near the Guthrie sideline at the 40 and driven out of bounds. Where were they marking him out of bounds? Will be at the Guthrie 38-yard line. So another first down on a simple screen pass.
Yeah, I mean, not what you want to see, obviously. It's It's just not what you want to see. There's just giving up a lot of soft yards there, and got to figure that out early because we're not a team that's going to go out and put up tons of points, Chris.
Ike in the ball, and now we see on the last pass run the ball after the reception there. Number 7, Corey McClellan was the receiver. 3 receivers to the far side. Shotgun snap again. They'll try another screen pass on the far side. It's caught. Getting to the Guthrie 35. Stack pile there after about a 3-yard pickup. They'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
Shotgun brings up 2nd down for the Eagles.
I don't think, did Ike bring any running backs, Chris? I mean, I think they've thrown the ball obviously the majority of the time. So it's just getting it out in space and trying to let their athletes make some plays right now. The Blue Jays are going to have to play up tighter if they're going to want to shut that down.
3 receiver set. Wanting to throw again. Blue Jays good coverage downfield, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. He throws the football. Is it live? They're going to say incomplete pass. As Turvey Williams put the pressure there, Parker.
That was a great play by Turvey, getting off that block and creating pressure. It kind of looked like that ball might have been coming out, but his hand was definitely going forward.
So it's an incomplete pass, and I'm hoping the computer, we stopped the recording on the computer for our YouTube feed, so hopefully it gets better for our viewer and audience. 3rd down and 6 for the Ike Eagles. We'll hand it up between the tackles. They go back to the running game. Will not get the first down as they get to the 32-yard line. It's a 2-yard pickup, 4th down and 2. Got to be 4-down territory, right?
Yeah, definitely 4-down territory. The Blue Jays traditionally on defense, very good against the run. Of course, all year long, it's been that pass defense that's failed us most times and not. But and you saw it there. They come out throwing the ball around. They run the ball, do a pretty darn good job stopping it. But I think it's definitely 4-down territory.
3rd down here. Jays want to see if they can get the 4th down here. Here's the pressure again. The quarterback threw it, and he had to get rid of it because of the pressure up the middle field.
Pressure up the middle. I'm trying to get it.
22.
Chase Doles on the pressure there, and sophomore Chase Doles doing a great job. And he's had a good sophomore campaign, and that's what we were talking about earlier. A lot of these young kids are going to be coming back next year. They really do a great job for the Blue Jays.
And the Blue Jays will take over. That was 4th down. The down marker was incorrect. I thought it was 4th down, but I was going to trust the guys on the far side.
That's what happens when you trust. Put your trust in another man, Chris. You can't do that.
Blue Jays take over on downs. 1st down and 10. So Ike turns over on downs. 9:30 play opening quarter. Blue Jays getting ready to take their first snap as they move left and right on the radio dial. 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the far side. Man in the motion is Allison. Josh Raines, junior quarterback, hands it off to Cantorius. He'll try the right edge, trying to cut it up. He'll be out to the 36-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup. 1st down and 5. Cantorius had a good week last week against McGinnis.
Player of the week last week, did a great job, and really I think it was kind of a breakout game for him. I mean, he did a wonderful job. He's got good speed. He's our best shot at breaking something long. He can definitely get to the edge, and he's a tough kid. So expect for him to have another big night.
3 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Ball's on the near hash mark of the Guthrie 36. 2nd down and 5. Raines up the middle at the 40 to the 41. Close to a 1st down. If he doesn't have it, it'll be very close. 3rd down in inches as the Blue Jays bring their power package onto the field for 3rd and short.
They're going to go ahead and move the chains. It was very close. They finally moved the chains for them. We got a 1st down and 10 for the Jays. That's what you need to do. Come out and establish the ground game. Wet down there, Chris. Field's very soggy.
And I was going to bring in Parker on our Ace Electric Silent Report. It's a soggy field down there.
Yeah, it looks like it hasn't recovered from the last game we had here when it was just pouring rain. But no, it's you take a step and you're sinking in it.
Yeah, add another inch of rain the other day as well. A range shotgun snap, runs on the left side, dives for the 43-yard line, a 2-yard pickup. 8:20 play opening quarter, no score. Blue Jays and Ike Blue Jays opening possession here on senior night 2019.
Chris, I'm supposed to give you a message that you know this already, but your beautiful bride looking out for us, trying to help us understand something was wrong with the broadcast, camera-wise. But you already addressed that. But I'm scared of Sam, so I wanted to make sure I translate the message.
I got the message as well. Yeah. 2nd down and 8. It's been good all season until the final game of the year. I'm not sure what's going on. 2nd down and 8. Cantorius Barber across the 45, sheds a tackle, gets the midfield, fumbles the football, tries to pick it up. It's still loose. And it's still loose at the 45. Who has it? Nobody knows right now. Ike says they have it, and they do. Blue Jays turn it over.
You got to put the ball away. Great effort by Ken there. I mean, he was just working hard, breaking tackles, trying to make something happen. You got to protect the football. Yeah, he's still learning how to play running back. I mean, I've talked to some folks. I don't think he's played running back a great deal in the past, so still learning kind of the nuance of the position, but definitely got a bright future ahead of him here for the Blue Jays.
And Parker, it's one of those deals he had a couple times just to pick it up.
Yeah, I know he's trying to make a play there, trying to pick it up and run, but you got to just jump on that thing there.
Ike back on the field for the second time. They go downfield, and this one's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage downfield, and Ike's quarterback got a pretty good arm, but luckily for Guthrie, they've had someone in his face the entire night. The starting quarterback for Lawton Ike is number 14, Connor Collins. He's a 5'11", 190-pound junior.
Yeah, and Chase Dole's in his grill again on that play, and it looks like Kelly Beebe's just said, hey, Chase, go to the quarterback. I mean, he's shooting the gap almost every snap of the ball. He's got a motor on him, so he'll be paying the quarterback a lot of visits tonight, I have a feeling.
Ain't that a cool assignment? You see the football,
yes.
Go get it.
Yes, it's the favorite one.
There's no thinking.
Yeah. No,
it's
just go.
How fast can I get there?
That's where I do my best work, Chris. Go thinking.
Second down and 10, almost a fumble there on the exchange, but the running back able to bring it in, but he's met by 3 different Blue Jays. Turvey Williams in on the tackle along with a couple of Blue Jays, including number 50, Nathan Wiggins.
You know, we saw last week Turvey, man, I mean, listen, all due respect to the kid from McGinnis that's going to OU next year, Turvey gave him all he wanted all night long. And he really showed what he could do when he plays with that intensity every snap of the ball. I mean, it was really impressive. Got a little dinged up. It's good to see him out there.
Loss of 2, third down and 12, whistles. And Ike, they get a timeout. They did. Lawton Ike takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 6:56 play opening quarter. No score between the Jays and Eagles. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
Ace Electrical was founded by Guthrie alum Tony Perrigan. Tony started Ace Electrical with one goal in mind: customer service combined with quality work. Ace is your full-service electrical contractor with commercial and residential services, including oil field construction. Ace is able to provide a level of services unmatched by any other electrical contractor in Oklahoma. Ace Electric is available 24/7. Call 405-301-2200 or go online at aceelectricok.com.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Lawton Ike on third down and 12. Interrupt the pass, and it's going to be a tackle behind the line of scrimmage inside the 40-yard line. Make the reception, but it's a loss on the play, and Lawton Ike will have a 4th down and 16. They'll have to punt it away.
J.D. Coonfield, senior J.D. Coonfield, comes up, also a member of that state, 4th place finisher at cross country, but J.D., this got to feel weird to him. He doesn't get up tomorrow and go run, but in there blew that play up. Great tackle for a loss by J.D. He's had a great career here in Guthrie, and just a real athletic, good kid. Got great hair too, Chris. Great hair.
Yeah, it was flowing last week at Edmond Santa Fe. 4th down, 16, coming up on the midway point of the first quarter. It's a nice punt. It's fielded at the 34-yard line. Lawton Ike does a good job on the coverage as Guthrie will get just across the 35, and I'll have it 1st down and 10. Jays offense back on the field for the second time tonight after fumbling the football away.
Yeah, you see that, if you've never done it, one of the toughest things to do in sports is return a punt. You've got everybody running down the field trying to take your head off. You're trying to worry about that, securing the ball, making a move. You've got to have some guts and some ability to return punts.
It amazes me how they even just catch the ball with those big guys coming running right at you. 1st down and 10. Raines will hand it off up the middle. There he goes. Midfield is going to trip. The 50-yard line tripped Kentorius Barber, and it would have been a 64-yard touchdown run. But instead, it's a nice run up the middle. 1st down at the Lawton Ike 46-yard line.
if we end up winning this game, I promise you he's going to hear about that from me.
Don't you hate it when you start running so fast you trip yourself up?
I wouldn't know what that is like, but it's looks like it would be bad. You were sneaky quick, weren't you? Now be careful. You got a former teammate standing behind.
First down at 10. Oh, direct snap. Cantorius picks it up in his own backfield. And he's not even going to be able to get to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be hit for about a 2-yard loss. They bring up 2nd down and 12. Looked like a wildcat formation, and the snap looked like the snap was okay. I'm just not sure if Cantorius was able to handle it.
Yeah, I think the snap looked like it was there. I think he just tried to get going before he secured the snap and put the ball on the ground. But you were a high top wearer, weren't you, Chris, back in the day?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
With the black socks.
Black socks.
That
was a look then.
Michigan basketball had that look going on. 2nd down, 12. Raines wants to throw, dumps it off underneath Allison, caught the 45 to the 40 on the Blue Jays sideline to the 35 and down at the 30-yard line. The Blue Jays will have a fresh setup. Now it's about an 18-yard pickup for Jalen Allison.
Well, Jalen's is coming back next year, and of course he was our player of the week
early on.
Week 2, I believe.
6 catches, 98 yards that night
at Shawnee, and really has a good set of hands. Of course, we've seen him in the past few weeks back there returning punts we were just talking about, but he's a really good possession type receiver, does a good job, sure-handed, nice reception there.
1st and 10. Blue Jays line of scrimmage. Ball's on the near hash mark in front of the Blue Jay bench. Jays moving left to right on the radio dial. 4:09 to go, opening quarter. No score between the Jays and Eagles. It looks like Guthrie will have to spin a timeout. 4:05 to play, opening quarter. Again, no score. Guthrie and Lawton Ike. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
At Terra Insurance Group, you'll be helped by Blue Jay fans. Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
When it comes to Guthrie Blue Jay athletics, Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter from the first game all the way to the championship game. Along with many years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck and Lynette Hayes take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. Chuck and Lynette have not only supported families in the Guthrie area for countless years, but have supported Guthrie student athletes succeeding on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz, or simply give them a call at 405-282-3100.
Officials not giving us a full 60 seconds as we missed the play there, but a handoff on the right side. Got through a couple yards, 2nd down and 8.
You know, our former sideline guy, when that happened, you would say in her ear, go tell him to give us our full 60, watch me, and he would go make sure it happened. I don't know where Parker is, but maybe he can do that.
2nd down and 8. I remember those days.
Yep.
2 receivers to the far side for Guthrie. Again, Jays trying to find the first points of the ball game. Raines takes the shotgun snap, hands it off. Nope. Play action, and it was there in the hands, but contact jars the ball loose. And was that Thompson, the intended receiver?
No, that's actually
21. That's Spade Poole.
Yeah, it's Spade Poole
from his tight end spot. And had it for a second, but got hit pretty good. In fact, he's going to come off.
He took a good shot.
Yeah, right in the ribs.
He's a tough kid, too, so
yeah,
it takes a little something to get him off the field. He'll be right back in there. But
so the incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 8. The ball's marked at the Lawton Ike 28-yard line. Kay Guggesberg, the receivers to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side, the short side of the field. Shotgun snap. It'll be Raines up the middle, a huge hole. Now he angles to the right side. He's at the 20, inside the 10, and down inside the 5-yard line. He fumbles the football, but he was down. 1st and goal, Blue Jays.
That's a great run for Josh. Of course, we've talked about it all year. Tough kid. He gives you everything he's got on every play. Playing out of position, everybody knows that, but he's doing a great job. And just great 25-yard run there by Josh Raines.
Can you hear Craig and Parker in your ears now?
I have ESPN.
Oh.
Yeah, I sense what people are saying.
It, okay.
Yeah.
Josh Raines, awkward snap, able to get it at the 1, trying to get into the end zone. Will not get there. Brings up 2nd down and goal. 2:49 in rolling here in the opening quarter. No score. Guthrie, Lawton Ike, senior night. Both teams playing for pride tonight. Both teams out of the playoffs. District 5A2, Carl Everett, McGinnis, Woodward, and Piedmont are going to the playoffs. And we do have a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update as Carl Everett jumps out on top early on Bishop McGinnis 7-0. 2nd down and goal from the 2. Raines on the right side. Raines. Looked like, Phil, if he does not get it, if he would have tucked that shoulder and just take the contact and go in, I think he gets in, but instead.
I can guarantee you Kelly Beebe is going to go for the touchdown down here. You will not, well, I say this, I'm going to guarantee you will not see the field goal team.
Parker, you see the same thing. Looked like Josh just create contact and go in.
As soon as you said that, Coach Beebe ran over here and yelled at Josh, lower your shoulder, so we'll see what happens this time.
Here we go, 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Shotgun snap, Thompson, the halfback in front of Josh. They'll run it on the right side with Josh, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. They strike first here tonight.
Got some talking going on, you don't like to see that. I never understood that when I played Chris, why people would talk. Just run back to the huddle and do your own thing, right?
It was thought
you were that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Miranda on for the PAT. Josh Raines, the holder. Miranda trying to kick it through the goal post. That on the baseball side of things, it's up, and it is good. Jay strike first here tonight. Minute 38 to play in the opening quarter. Guthrie 7, Lawton Ike 0. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
For sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
And if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and 33.
This is how you Sonic.
You can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Blue Jays go 64 yards in 9 plays, a 1-yard touchdown run for Josh Raines. Guthrie strikes first. That is your John Vance Motor scoring summary. Good to see the Jays get some offense going here after fumbling on their opening possession and got it back after the defense set them up nicely.
Really nice drive, too. I mean, it was a good combination of things. That's good passing, good power runs. Good job.
Blue Jays kick left to right. This kick will be fielded inside the 20 at the 17. Center of the field, out across the 25 to the 30, and finally brought down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Lawton Ike. Blue Jay defense has forced a punt. They first forced a turnover on downs, and we'll see what happens on the 3rd possession here offensively for Lawton Ike. 90 seconds to play here in the 1st quarter in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Good home crowd on the home side. Lawton Ike well on the far side.
One of the parents that travels, our very own Guthrie's own Iffy Pierce. His son, I believe, starting at linebacker for Ike tonight, Jaden Pierce.
1st down and 10, trips receivers. They want to throw it, and it's going to be nearly intercepted over the head of the intended Lawton Ike. And Caden Ballard-Stevenson, if he can field that one, he had to go up pretty high. He's frustrated with himself, felt like he probably should have had that one. If he does hold that one in, it's going to be about a 35-yard touchdown, pick 6.
Yeah, it was a very athletic play by Caden. And KB, I mean, he's really solid at the defensive back position. Has done a great job at receiver for us this year as well.
Second down and 10. Ike goes to the ground here, and they'll pick up a couple of yards with the forward progress. Not much after that. The Blue Jays swarming to the football.
That's freshman. He started last week for us well, and I apologize. I am not pulling his name. 44, Cole Madison, of course, outstanding young wrestler as well. Going to be a real force for the Blue Jays in the years to come on the football field as well. Tough kid.
Third down and 8 for the Eagles. Trips receivers to the near side. Ball's at the 38 on the far hash mark. Ike will try to run for it, and man, they're going to be lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They're going to lose a couple of yards, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 10. Ike, if they want to, kind of like to wait to punt this one to begin the second quarter, as we had 23 seconds playing the first quarter. Guthrie 7, Lawton Ike 0. This is the 4th straight year these two teams have played district play. Guthrie's won 2 of the 3 meetings so far.
Yeah, it's of course the one year we didn't win was a young man that went to the Air Force Academy for a short period of time. I'm not able to recall his name right now, Chris. Outstanding athlete.
R.J. Fisher.
R.J. Fisher.
Good baseball player.
Yep.
And that's the end of the quarter. Take a timeout, come back with second quarter action. Guthrie 7, Lawton Ike 0. This is Guthrie Bluejays 93.7 FM, KSBI.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Fourth down and 9, second quarter action here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Lawton Ike punts this one away, left to right, bounces at midfield, takes a little bit of an Ike bounce, and it'll be Guthrie football with great field position at the 47-yard line. Appreciate everyone tuning us in. 93.7 FM KSBI. Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio. Brett Drake, Kel Evans on the cameras for our YouTube feed, youtube.com/Guthrie News. Of course, inside the press box here, Aaron Ryber and Craig Flick, Braden Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you, Parker Burnett down on the field. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Set up camp at their own 47-yard line. Moving right to left on the radio dial. Here in a little bit, this play, we'll have a South Point Baptist Church update from Midwest City. Guggesberg in the motion. Option play. Raines keeps it across midfield. Far sideline. He's at the 40. 35-30. 25-20. 15-10. 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Josh Raines, 53 yards out, just like that. Blue Jays increase their lead.
Great run by Josh. Great blocking on the outside. Those skinny linemen got out. Did you notice? Yes, thanks, Flecky. Ken Barber. Kentoris Barber. Everybody calls him Ken. A lot of people call him Ken. People like me who can't pronounce his first name very well. Flew down the sideline. Did a great job on the block and then hit another gear. Caught back up again just to give him a little security, but a great run, great job by everybody on that play.
Looked like Tyreek Hill past week, running past the guy caught the touchdown. He outran everybody to congratulate him. Extra point, slaps against the rock wall. It's no good. And the score stays 13-0. 11:39 though, the play in the second quarter. Timeout from Jelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
And we also made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We're being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m. at Guthrie Upper Elementary School, where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. Remember, God loves you, and go win.
Now, Josh Raines ain't going to win a whole lot of races, but he looked pretty good right there.
Good speed there.
Yeah.
And again, just you like to see that. Kids played so hard all year, has really carried this football team. And to get it paid off here in the last game of the year, that was nice to see.
Extra point again, no good. We'll have that scoring summary here in a little bit. It was a one-play drive. But we'll talk about it as the kick goes right to left, skips at the 20, picked up at the 11. Here's the return to the 30, to the 35, and it'll be first down 10 for Lawton Ike. First down and 10. One play, 53 yards for Josh Raines. As your John Vance Motor scoring summary. Guthrie now 13, Lawton Ike 0. 11:29 to play here in quarter number 2.
Justin Adams on the tackle on that kickoff return, number 28. Another senior's done a great job over his career. Had a broken hand or an arm or something last year that slowed him down, but he still got out there and helped out. And just a really good career for him, and kid worked hard. Good kid.
Absolutely. Lawton Ike back on the field offensively. 3 receiver set. First down and 10 from their own 34-yard line. They'll try to run with it, trying to stretch it out, trying to cut it up now is the running back, Trayvon Walton, the 5'8 sophomore. He'll go across the 35, down in around the 37, about a 3-yard pickup. Guthrie scored so fast I couldn't get to the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. We'll do that now. The Carl Albert Titans trying to win a district championship. They got to win by 10 points or more. Right now, they're on the right page to do that. They lead Bishop McGinnis now 14-0. That game's still in the first quarter.
Well, I said they wouldn't be able to do it. So that's almost a guarantee they're going in, Chris.
Second down and 7. We'll have another big district game here after this point. Walton again on the left side. He'll get to the 40. Moves his feet to about the 41-yard line. About a 4-yard pickup. It'll bring up third down and 3. Coming up on 10.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. In Woodward tonight, Piedmont Wildcats made the 2-hour trip up there. And Woodward hosting Piedmont. Piedmont with a 14-0 first quarter lead as well. So the favorites are winning in that one. So if everything landed like it is right now, it would be Carl Albert 1, McGinnis 2, Piedmont 3, Woodward 4. But still a lot of football to be played tonight. Third down and 2 for Lawton Ike. They'll go with Walton up the middle. They'll have the first down and more as he stretches for midfield. They needed 2. It's going to be a whole lot more than that. About 8-yard pickup for Walton. It'll be first down and 10.
J.D. Coonfield again in on the tackle from the safety position. Of course, we talked about J.D. earlier. Another young man out there, number 40, Stevenson, senior.
Yes.
Done a great job this year. Very consistent up front. Nice career for him as well.
Shotgun snap. Tosses the man in motion. And there's a flag thrown. He's going to be hit for a loss, but looks like it's going to be a holding. The flag came from the near side official in front of the Guthrie bench. About where the play, where the receiver in motion made his first move. So the first penalty of the night will go against Lawton Ike.
Chase Dole, sophomore, up on that tackle.
Leland Searcy 14-0. Sapulpa leads Ponca City 7-0.
We're wanting that one.
And Choctaw leads Deer Creek 7-0. And a little bit of surprise here. We'll get that in a second. First down and 21. Downfield, they want it all. It's going to be incomplete, but 2 flags and an easy call for both officials. It will be pass interference on the Blue Jays as that ball floated forever in the air.
Was that catchable? Does that matter in high school football?
I don't think that matters in high school.
Flecky just yelled at me, said it doesn't matter. I'm used to Fleck yelling at me.
So I need, as a production thing, you can hear Fleck in your ears? Or
No, I just hear him.
You hear him?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, yeah, Flecky.
You got really good ears, or he talks really loud?
Well, it's a little. I don't have really good ears. If
okay, he talks loud.
Yeah.
Hey, how about this, guys? Here's a 6-2 score. Del City 8, Stillwater 3.
Oh.
That game's in the second quarter.
Ooh.
Pioneers trying to go undefeated in the regular season. Wow. We just made reservations for them in the state championship game against Bixby.
They'll be there.
I think you're right. First down and 10. Great receiver set. First down and 6 after the penalty, a little screen. This play worked well for Lawton Ike. It's going to work for almost a first down, about a 5-yard pickup on the reception there. Again, McQuillan, and he picked up a healthy dose of yards in the first quarter on the same type play.
See that attempt to tackle and go back to Coach Marty Powell. He'd be yelling at us right sound. We gave you shoulder pads for a reason, kid. So sometimes you got to break down and make the play. When you try to arm tackle, that's what happens sometimes.
Second down and 2. Man in motion, right to left. They'll hand it off with Vaughn. He's the speedster. Look at him go. He's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Trip at the 5, but stays on his feet and into the end zone. Boy, he got in there quick. 41-yard touchdown run, and Lawton Ike is on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just found out who the fastest kid on the field is.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, he's exploded through that hole.
5'8", 165-pound sophomore, Trayvon Walton.
Just a sophomore.
Lawton Ike will go for the extra point here. The kicker, number 11, Landon Augusta, 5'8", 180-pound senior. Try to use the left foot to boot this one through the uprights, and he does. Lawton Ike on the scoreboard, 8:26 to play in quarter number 2. Guthrie 13, Lawton Ike 7. Timeout from Jelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Lawton Ike on the scoreboard. Get to the scoring summary here in just a second as they kick left and right on the radio. Filled it at the 10. Here's the return. Across the 20, 25. That's Josh Raines. Maybe first down and 10 in around the 29-yard line. They got into the end zone on one play on their previous drive. See what happens on this drive. But Lawton Ike on the scoreboard. 42-yard touchdown run for the sophomore Trayvon Walton, capping off a 5-play, 66-yard drive. A little over 3 minutes on that drive, 3:13 to be exact. That is your John Vance Motors scoring summary. 8:18 to play in quarter number 2. Guthrie 13, Lawton Ike 7. Josh Raines, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. On the 29-yard line, handoff up the middle. Here we go again across the 40 to the 45 and finally brought down at the 46-yard line. So the running backs are getting some big push up front by the big guys. Was that Barber again on the carry? It was. 18-yard pickup for Ken Torres Barber.
Good run by Ken, and anytime you can establish a running game, it just makes everything so much easier. Play calling, everything.
7:52 played till halftime. Raines surveys, runs on the right side behind the right tackle. He'll go across midfield into Lawton Ike territory at the 49-yard line. Pick up a 3 yards on first down. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Some South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update. Broken Arrow getting ready to hand Enid their 10th loss of the year. Broken Arrow 21, Enid 0. 7-7 ball game between Union and Edmond North. Jinx leads Westmore 6-0. Norman North leads Southmore 14-0. Mustang over Moore, that should be a good game, 14-7. And UConn with an early lead on Edmond Memorial, 22-0. Got one more update after this play here as Barber goes across the 45 to the 44-yard line for Lawton Ike. It's a pickup of 5 yards. We'll bring up 3rd down and 1 as we go under 7 minutes until halftime. Edmond Santa Fe, Phil, has picked up victories over Broken Arrow and Jinx this year, and they can finish as district champions, and they can fall all the way down to the 4th spot. How you beat Jinx and Broken Arrow in the same year and maybe fall in the 4th spot, that would be tough luck. But they are hosting Norman tonight. It's a 7-7 ball game in the first quarter. 3rd down and 1 for the Blue Jays. Ball's at the 44. They'll be up the middle and a 1st down for Barber. They need it 1. They get 4. Out to the 40-yard line. Clock will stop with 6:20 for the change to set.
You see what I'm talking about, Chris? You know, Ken's kind of figuring out more and more how to play that position and really hits his holes hard. He's got a good explosive burst. I'll tell you what, he's gonna be one to watch next year, no doubt.
He lines up on the left side of Josh Raines here on 1st down. 3-receiver set. Ball's at the Ike 40-yard line. Raines wants to throw, has a receiver. It's caught and then dropped at the 35-yard line. Allison had it for a second. Looked like he might have took his eye off the ball at the last second to take off running, and happens every time.
Footsteps.
Yep.
Footsteps.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, that hurts. Those guys coming across the middle.
Another South Point Baptist Church scoreboard updating Class A football. Number 1 ranked Cashin Wildcats at home. 12-point lead over the Minko Bulldogs, 18-6. 2nd down 10, Raines back to the air, has a man, Barber, and it's knocked down nicely at the 20-yard line. Nice job there by the Lawton Ike defensive back there to put a hand to knock it down. It looked like a basketball player guarding.
Yeah.
Knocked that lead pass down.
Did a really good job, and it's a good play on both sides.
The Blue Jays have gone back-to-back passes here. It looks like they'll probably have to do it for a 3rd time in a row here on 3rd down and 10. But you would certainly think probably a 4-down territory here.
I don't think we're going to see too many punting opportunities tonight unless we have to.
Don't necessarily have to get all 10 yards. You can get 5 or 6 and try to make it a manageable 4-down play. See what happens. 3-receiver set. Blue Jays to throw for the 3rd time in a row. Raines has a man wide open, and they cannot connect. It was Cade Gugesberg at the 20-yard line as the ball was underthrown, and Cade was flashing wide open there for several yards.
Yeah, it's just the pass just wasn't where it needed to be. Of course, you're rolling against your strong side. Tough pass to make.
So it's 4th down and 10, and Guthrie will indeed play field position here as they will punt the football away. 5:52 to play. It's a good snap at the chest. It's a nice high punt for Raines. He averages over 30 yards a punt. Bounces at the 10 and bounces backwards. And Jays get it stopped at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st down 10 for Lawton Ike. Blue Jays right now 172 yards of offense. Lawton Ike just 95 yards of offense. Guthrie has snapped the ball 4 more times than Lawton Ike. Ike takes over here, 1st down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Guthrie has 8 first downs to Lawton Ike's 4 first downs. Guthrie 3 of 4. That was the first time they were unable to get a 3rd down conversion there. 3 receivers to the far side. Low snap, quarterback gets it. It's a screen pass caught at the 10 to the line of scrimmage at the 15 on the far side. Tripped up from behind at the 20-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup.
That young man has an incredible burst. A little better than 5, looks like this.
You said 5?
Said I think it's a little better than a 5-yard pickup by the looks of things. About an 8-yard pickup.
Yeah, 8 yards. So it's going to be second down 2 at the 23-yard line. Still plenty of time for Lawton Ike as we hit 5-10. They'll go with the running game. They'll have a first down over left guard. They'll get up to the 30-yard line, a 7-yard pickup. So back-to-back nice plays for Lawton Ike. Pick up 15 yards and a first down.
Yeah, they're definitely starting to have some success moving the chains. And they came out, throwing a lot of passes out, quick screens outside. Sets up that run.
Yeah, Connor Collins, you mentioned he's 5 of 8 passing for 25 yards. High pass type plays, not many yards. First down and 10. Back to the running game. They'll pick up a good chunk of yards going across the 35 up to the 36, about a 6-yard pickup. Second down and 4 for the Lawton Ike Eagles. Of course, depending on what happens in Duncan tonight between Duncan and Altus, all 3 Lawton schools may not we know 2 Lawton schools will not qualify for the playoffs. Lawton Mac holds on to that slim hope as they are big Altus Bulldog fans tonight.
Yeah.
But if Duncan wins, all 3 Lawton schools will not be in the playoffs.
When's the last time you said that?
Collins, pass caught 30. 1J misses a tackle, but there is a penalty down. We'll see if this and maybe against the Jays on the face mask. We'll see. Second down and 4. Now, say I have Parker muted in my ear.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing Coach Beebe really good. Are you hearing Coach Beebe in
No.
your headsets? Okay. So, okay. And let's go.
Scares me a little bit.
I was wanting to make sure our good folks wasn't hearing that. Parker, what was Coach Beebe relaying there?
Well, we had a guy kind of try to come up and fight that screen and make a tackle, but he was trying to make sure he knew next time to break down there and not let him get by him.
All right, thank you, Parker.
That was good translation by Parker.
Ace Electric sideline report. He left some of the verbs out and the adverbs.
Yeah, adjectives.
Adjectives.
Yeah.
That's where I'm looking for.
That's all right.
Thank
We're getting there.
On the 8 parts of sentences. Parts of speech.
Now you're just showing off.
Walton. He's had a big run already for a touchdown. This over left guard on first down and 10. He gets up to the 40-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup, so a nice chunk of yards here. 7-8 yards at a time for Lawton Ike on this possession here as we hit 3:55 to play until halftime.
Sorry about that, Chris. Got something in my eye, but the defense is just, we just got to find a way to bow up a little bit here. Get a stop here on second down.
Shotgun snap, another screen pass caught at the 45 and trying to get the line of scrimmage. Still trying to get there, and he'll get it, and he'll be close to the first down marker. It'll depend on the spot. At a 4-yard pickup, clock does stop at 3:28. It looks like it's going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker, so it'll be 3rd down and 1. Guthrie 13, Lawton Ike 7. Again, 3:28 to play till halftime.
Yeah,
and here comes a flag. Yeah, that's going to be on the coach.
Yeah, I was watching him. He's pretty animated over there. Pretty upset about something on that sideline.
We have sideline warning. So it's 3rd down and 1, Phil. Lawton Ike tonight, 1 of 4 on 3rd down tries. We'll see what happens here. Got to go to the ground with Walton, right?
You'd think.
They do, and he'll have the first down as he spins to the 35-yard line. Needed 1, got 3. Clock will stop with 3:22. Nice drive here for Lawton Ike.
Yeah, it is, and good drive. And I just noticed our own Jeff Chappell over on the sideline over there getting an explanation from one of the kids on the Ike team on what just happened. Had the coach so upset.
Guthrie News Page chief photographer.
Yeah, always in the middle of things. Good or bad.
Gotta keep those Chappells away. Oof. Dangerous time right now. First down and 10. Can't believe Parker said that. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Collins wants to throw it. Has a man wide open. Can they connect? Cannot. Dropped inside the 5-yard line. And that would have been an easy 6 points if Lawton Ike could connect it there. The intended receiver, was it number 10? I don't have it.
I believe it was.
Number 12, thank you.
12, okay.
Brian Crittenden, the 5'11 sophomore.
We just got an update on the McGinnis and Carl Albert game. Evidently, star running back for McGinnis, Richardson, is not playing tonight, which is a shocker. think everybody expected to see him out there. I don't know if something in this game or what. We'll get some more information on that.
Second down 10, Walton on the left side. The ball was at the line of scrimmage at the 34, across the 30, about a 5, maybe 6-yard pickup. And it'll bring up third down and a timeout taken. And I really don't want to take a timeout because I don't want to miss any of the action here. Yeah. So we will keep it here, and we'll give you some scoring update here. Again, Dominic Richardson not playing. And so Bishop McGinnis, if they were to win the game, they would be the top seed and would host Lawton Ike or type Duncan. If they finish second, they would play a Piedmont type team. So it would benefit McGinnis of winning the game tonight.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to win all the games, but as far as playoff matchups were concerned,
right.
It would be a much better game for them to take on a Woodward team than a Piedmont.
No doubt. And of course, you wonder if that's.
Excuse me, the other side, but.
Right. But you wonder if that's from the still from the injury that occurred against Piedmont earlier this year, or something that happened tonight. We hope to find that out. Okay, I just got the update on that, Chris, if you want it.
That was pretty quick. I think we can get it in.
Okay, well, let's go back to this play.
Oh, wait. Third down and 4 for the Eagles from the Guthrie 28-yard line. Shotgun snap. They will keep it on the ground with Walton. You have a first down. Boy, he's starting to feel pretty good about himself. He looks confident running the football. He'll have the first down in around the 20-yard line. Need it 4, and they get 8. Clock stops. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. There is a flag down. The flag was on the near side of the field. It's going to be a legal shift on the Eagles. So they're going to replay third down.
They're resting him. They're resting him for next week. They want him 100% for the playoffs.
All right.
So evidently they feel like that regardless of where they land, they want 100% Richardson.
If they lose, they would finish that second spot.
Yeah. Still a good position to be in.
Your first at home.
Yeah. Would probably face, so it's 2 and against 3, right?
Pulling it up here real quick for you. We'll have it here in just a second. It would be Ardmore. Ardmore is the third spot, so it would be Ardmore going to McGinnis if Carlisle were to win. And before the third down and 9 play, Lawton Ike takes their final timeout. Again, we will leave it here. Don't want to miss any of the action here. So Noble is first, El Reno is second, Ardmore is third. And with Piedmont winning big, I'm going to update this, make sure they are winning big in 5A football. Carlbert leads McGinnis 14-0. Piedmont leads Woodward in the second quarter 21-7. So again, if the games stay like they are right now, the rest of the night, it would be Woodward going to Noble. It would be Piedmont going to El Reno. It would be Ardmore going to McGinnis, and either Duncan or Lawton Mack going to Carlisle.
I could leave a mark in that last game.
Last year, 5A2,
yep.
Guthrie, Carl Albert, McGinnis District, went 3-1.
Yeah.
And if I were to pick those, I would say they would probably go 3-1. I think Noble would be able to handle Woodward. I don't think it's anything guaranteed, but I would like 5A2 in the other 3 games with Carl Albert, McGinnis, and Piedmont.
Right.
Back on the field here, Lawton Ike after the penalty. Third down and 9 from the Guthrie 33-yard line. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Collins wants to throw. Back pedals all the way to midfield. Throws up a ball, and it is intercepted at the 15-yard line. And there's a late flag. J.D. Kuhnfield with the interception. You get a little bit of revenge as he almost had an interception last week. Mistimed his jump against McGinnis, but gets it here tonight. Then after the play, there was a flag thrown, so I think this will be.
Face mask?
After the play.
Yeah.
We'll see, or it would be a face mask. It happened late. It's a personal foul. All right, so it'll be Blue Jay football plus 15 yards. So J.D. Kuhnfield with the interception. So here you go, Phil. Minute 59 to play here. You're up 6. Guthrie is 13-7. Do you hit the accelerator?
Last game of the year. I mean, you got nothing to lose.
You'll have it about the 35.
I mean, shoot. Minute 59, got 2 minutes left yeah, go for it. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board.
Guthrie does have 2 timeouts. Lawton Ike out of timeouts. 2 receivers to the far side for Josh Raines in a shotgun. Hand it off to Barber. Dancing, breaking a tackle. First down, out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Only 7 seconds goes off the clock. 1:52 to play in the second quarter.
And a really heads-up play by Barber getting out of bounds at the end of that. After picking up the first down, he got right out of bounds. That's a smart play, smart heady play.
Keturris Barber wearing jersey number 1. He made that switch last week against McGinnis. Had been number 5 all season.
Yeah.
Number 1's been working pretty good for him.
Yeah.
First down and 10, 3 receivers set. And here's Barber in the Wildcat. Josh Raines leading the way. Splits the defenders. He's at the 40, 35-30, near sideline, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Barber. And the Blue Jays only need 19 seconds to get into the end zone.
Well, they listened to me finally, Chris, and look what happened.
Never did need the accelerator.
No, it's just a Sunday walk. Did you notice? Kid about got tripped up again at the 20.
Yeah, that was right in front of.
Lift those feet up a little bit.
Yeah, Parker, that was right in front of you. I don't know if he was. I didn't think for a second he was going to make it.
He almost had a flashback to the first quarter when he tripped, but he redeemed himself right there. And also his biggest fan over here was Jay Coonfield running down by the sideline. I think he's pretty excited setting him up with that touchdown.
Absolutely. Defense leading to offense. That's a thing the Jays had a hard time early on, and for a good part of the season.
Yeah.
Now the Blue Jays will shift and will go for 2, but nothing there, and they will call a timeout. The play clock was getting down to 0 unless they didn't get the timeout inside.
Against Ike.
Oh, Ike jumps off sides.
That's a gift.
I think that bails Guthrie out because Guthrie, I don't think they've been able to get the snap off in time.
No way. That's a nice assist there. We'll take everything we can get, Christopher.
Absolutely. So half the distance to the goal. That's a 1.5 yards out. So now you'll line up for 2. Oh, they're going to line up for the PAT, actually. Miranda missed his line. Did make his first one. Trying to make it a 27 ball game. They shift again. 8 seconds on the play clock. Raines all by himself. Couple tight ends. Runs on the right side and gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Guthrie increases their lead now 21-7. There's a flag thrown. Lawton Ike clapping their hands. Looks like this one's going to go against the Blue Jays. It's a false start against the Blue Jays.
Heck, go for 2 again.
Ball's back at the 6-yard line.
Yeah. I'd trot number 1 out and say go get it, big boy.
16 on the play clock, down to 15. If they're going to try a fake, they better hurry up and do it. Looks like they're going to try to kick this one. 9 on the play clock. Basically a 23-yard field goal for the extra point. Whoa, that one looks good. But there is a flag down. He missed it, though. Wide left.
Where's the flag this time?
The longest extra point ever. Legal shift, that will be declined. You know what? I'd rather sacrifice the point to just
get it over with.
Just get over it. It wasn't meant to be.
Just kick the ball off.
Just wasn't meant to be.
I understand.
Minute 40 to play till halftime. We'll take a timeout. New score 3-19. Lawton Ike 7. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the field but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
This is basically slush headquarters.
Where sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say about it.
Oh, Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
They are, aren't they? Blue Jays back in the end zone. Another big play. A 54-yard touchdown run for Ken Barber. 2 plays, 67 yards. Took 14 seconds off the game clock. The extra point, 2-point try, they all failed miserably a few times. Actually, we got in one time, but the flag ruined that one. So, minute 40 to play until halftime. Your new score, Guthrie 19. Lawton Ike 7, that is your John Vance Motor scoring summary, where it's comfortable to buy a truck. Kick right to left, fielded inside the 20. Center of the field to the 25, to the 30. 35, that's Walton.
Oh, boy.
40, here he goes. 45 midfield. 45, 44 sideline. 35, 30, and Kugasburg will save the touchdown for now on a long run on the kick by Walton.
Googie ran him down. When he first broke free, I thought, boy, this is terrible, but Goog caught another gear there.
Look at 3 of the 4 touchdowns tonight for John in this ball game. 54-yard run for Barber, 42 run for Walton, 53-yard for Raines. Of course, Josh added the 1-yard touchdown run as well. Big plays in this one. Kugasburg spoiled the big run for Walton as far as being a touchdown. Walton will get it here. He'll run on the right side and he'll get a good chunk of yards. Again, Lawton Ike is out of timeouts, so got to be careful here.
They scored a little quick, Chris.
Ball was at the 22-yard line. Now it's going to be spotted inside the 15 around the 13, so it was a 9-yard pickup. So it's 2nd down and 1. 1:02, 1:01 to play in the first half. Screen pass dropped. They're going to call it incomplete. Probably a good thing for Lawton Ike to stop the clock.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Out of timeouts.
3rd down and 1. You can probably run it here if you do indeed get the first down, because the clock will stop. That'll give you enough time to get up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think you'll definitely see a run for number 20 soon.
Cashion Wildcats increasing their lead over Minko 26-6. That game being played in Cashion. 3rd down and 1. They'll run it with Walton. You have the first down and a little bit more, so the clock will stop with 52 seconds. So Lawton Ike's got to get up to the ball and be ready to go. 19-7 is the score. Lawton Ike with 1 touchdown, but it was Vaughn. 1st and go from the 8-yard line. 43 seconds, 42 seconds. Collins just now getting a play from the coaches. Vaughn doesn't know where to line up. They'll line up on the right side of the quarterback. Down to 35 seconds. There's a snap. Walton on the left side. Down at the inside the 1-yard line. Pick up a 7. Lawton Ike's got to hurry up. 25 seconds. 2nd down and go from the 1. Collins slaps the hands, takes the snap, and downs it. And it leaves 15 seconds. There's a flag. They did spike it, right?
Yeah, they spiked it.
Lawton Ike was running off.
What would this possibly be?
The first thing that came to my mind is what Parker just said in my ear. Can you do that from the shotgun as far as throwing the ball down? You can to stop the clock. No, you cannot.
Oh. Intentional ground.
Intentional. So I guess that's not a loss of down in high school football.
We could get the human rule book over there, Fleck, to give us a. Is that against the rules, Flecky? No loss of down, though?
Phil, you're talking to yourself.
No, I'm talking to Fleck.
Oh, people on radio
I
land on
it. Fleck and I are having a moment.
Yeah, the officials are talking to each other. If it is intentional grounding, it should be a loss of down if that is indeed the rule. The officials are still talking. The penalty, if it stands, will back it to the 6-yard line. So it should be 3rd down, right?
Should be. Okay.
He just didn't announce it.
Yeah.
Okay. So 15 seconds on the game clock. 3rd down and now 6. So I'll hand it off to Walton up the middle.
Huge hole.
And but it's going to be stopped, and he doesn't. They're not going to be able to get another playoff. I can't believe they didn't throw the football. They're going to run out of time. 2 seconds. There's no way. That's the way the first half will end. Lawton Ike questionable there.
Yeah.
If you throw the ball, you give yourself at least 2 plays.
But outside, do something, hit one of those screens you've been throwing all night.
So looked like Lawton Ike was going to make this a one possession ball game from the 1-yard line, intentional grounding. And then they run the ball and don't have any timeouts. Good news for Blue Jays, though. Guthrie goes into locker room on top of Lawton Ike by a score of 19-7. Coming up here in a little bit, we'll have our Golden halftime show. We'll have scores from around the state of Oklahoma. We'll dissect those a little bit closer, have more time to talk about those. We'll also have first half stats. The Jays 19-7 lead over Lawton Ike. Take a timeout from Jelsma Stadium. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI.
FCC is the place to be. At First Christian Church, we love to come out and support our Guthrie Blue Jays and be all in. All in investing in our students, our athletes, our families, our communities, and our faith. We would love to see you Sundays at 10:30 for worship. And as always, go Blue Jays.
This is Craig Fleck. Stay tuned after the break. Phil Nichols will join me for first half stats and more on the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Need a maintenance check or an emergency repair on a heating or cooling unit? Longbow Heat and Air is available to handle all your heating, cooling, and ventilation needs, offering customers 24 emergency services. Longbow Heat and Air is part veteran-owned and operated. Today, 05-990-3250.
Jelsma Stadium on a Friday night, senior night 2019 here for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Lawton Ike Eagles, halftime score 19-7. We welcome you inside the Golden Chick halftime show. Camera operators tonight, Brett Drake and Kel Evans. Braden Russell on the on the scoreboard and graphics tonight. Craig Fleck doing all the wonderful stats. Aaron Ryburn producing, directing, everything. Parker Burnett down on our sideline tonight, presented by Ace Electric. Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio. Phil Nichols to my right. I'm Chris Simmons, and thank you for joining us here on the Golden Chick halftime show. Blue Jays on top 19-7. Blue Jays got into the end zone first. Braden, can you have me that scoring summary there real quick? Thank you, ma'am. Josh Raines with a 1-yard touchdown run on the second offensive possession for the Blue Jays, as Guthrie goes 64 yards on 9 plays. Took 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Guthrie had a 7-0 lead, a minute 38 to play in quarter number 1, and then the rest of the scoring took place in the second quarter. Guthrie increased their lead 13-0 on a 53-yard touchdown run by Josh Raines, his second rushing touchdown of the night. And just 21 seconds into the second quarter, Guthrie had a 13-0 lead. Lawton Ike on the scoreboard at the 8:26 mark of the second quarter on a 42-yard touchdown run by Vaughn. Made it a 13-7 game, and then just about a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Guthrie just needed 2 plays to go 67 yards, 54 of those coming by Barber. Guthrie went for 1, went for 2 a couple times, unable to succeed there, and so the score sticks at 19-7. Both teams eliminated from the playoffs officially. I think Guthrie was officially eliminated last week. Lawton Ike, I think, the week before that. So just playing for pride here. 14 seniors playing their final home game tonight. The 14 senior football players were introduced before the game, and now cheerleaders, ROTC, and band members being introduced to the home crowd here.
Well-deserved recognition for the young Jays. Dan does a great job. Rotzi's always here doing a wonderful job, led by the good Major Frederickson. Just cheerleaders doing a super job. Just good to see all the parents and the kids out tonight. I did notice something, Chris.
Can I say something real quick? Don't forget that you brought up Major Frederickson. I want to bring this up real quick. Veterans Day parade here in Guthrie has been canceled for Monday, but there's no parade, but they're moving it inside the Guthrie High School gym. And it's been done inside the gym before, and it's still a very cool event and all the speakers will still be there. You just won't have the outdoor atmosphere, but it's still well done inside. Steve Gentling, retired Air Force Colonel, will be speaking. ROTC will be there. The band will be there. The Young Marines will be there. Members of the VFW will be there as we honor all the great veterans out there. So if you'd like to attend that, do please. It's open to the public. And it starts at 10:30 in the morning, and after that, they'll have coffee and donuts and all that good stuff at the American Legion building. And working on streaming that as well. If people can't get out there, we like to hopefully be out there Monday morning to stream that for everybody who can't make it.
Yeah, that'd be great. What I've noticed, Chris, if we could get Coach Terry Bennett Jr. up here, all we need is 5 more, and we got a baseball team.
Yeah.
We got 3 of you up here with me right now. Get TBJ up here. That's 4. I need 5 more. We got Chappell down there somewhere. Ricky Michou's down there. We could get a ball game.
No Michou.
Why not? He's not here?
No.
Well, what happened?
Basketball season.
Oh, time to make some money. Ricky's making the ducats.
It is basketball season for Coach Michou.
Yeah,
so,
of course, Rick, a long-time official in basketball, ran this area for officiating. I don't know if he still does, but I
think
he
helps
did for
out
some time.
Yeah.
But does a great job. But of course, talking about you and Seth Robbins up here, Gary Mize is up here with his family. And you guys
representative.
He's Gary.
Yeah, he's Gary.
Yeah. Had a great. You guys all grew up playing baseball together. True?
Yeah, absolutely. I carried them, but they were
when
you
say you carried them.
Well, their bags,
their bags,
cleats,
gloves,
bats,
right.
whatever they needed.
Right. No, I understand. Yeah. That's why you had the high tops. That's why you had the high tops, right?
Halftime score here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Guthrie 19, Lawton Ike 7. Take a timeout. Talk to a couple of friends. And on the other side, we'll take a look at some scores from around the state of Oklahoma presented by South Point Baptist Church. Again, Guthrie 19, Lawton Ike 7. Timeout. This is the Golden Chick Halftime Show.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the golden tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls. Made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
The Golden Chick Halftime Show rolls on with the John Vance Auto Group scoring summary right after this.
There's one big difference between Vance Auto Group and the other dealers: transparency. We show all the discounts and rebates on our website long before you arrive. See your monthly payment, your current vehicle's value, Carfax, and everything about the vehicle you're interested in buying. You can even buy any vehicle, new or pre-owned, without leaving home, right from our website. Buy with transparency at the John Vance Auto Group.
John Vance Auto Group.
Welcome back. Jelsma Stadium, Hot 93.7 FM, KSBI. Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio. Appreciate her. It's her first game with us. Always with us on the high school level on Wednesday nights.
Does a great job.
Got the demotion tonight to be with the B team tonight. So
we're going to be a school teacher.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel too bad because the Oklahoma State Cowboys have a bye week, so she doesn't have to get out there tomorrow and rally the team for a victory.
Does she scare you a little bit?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, me too. I think she'll be a great teacher. Every time she says my name, I just,
Absolutely.
It scares you a little bit.
It is the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Seniors being introduced. ROTC seniors just introduced there. I think it's the band's turn now. The cheerleaders had their time just a moments ago. But
what's ROTC stand for, Chris?
I don't know. I don't know. What is it?
Reserve.
Officers. Training.
Yeah, there you go.
Crew.
Well, in this case, it would be cadets. or Corps. But yeah. But it's ROTC. Or as my dad used to say, because he grew up in that Vietnam era, run off to Canada.
Halftime score, Guthrie 19, Lawton Ike 7. Bring in our good friend, State Representative Gary Mize, as his family's taking in the ball game tonight. And feels a little soggy, Gary. A little wet out there.
Well, it does look a little wet. Appreciate you guys letting us come up here where it's warm and dry.
Yes, I was kind of painting a picture of how it's kind of cold and soggy out there on the field because you're up here in nice warm price box. You're starting
I wasn't taking the bait.
It took Phil a couple years to figure out that the press box ain't too bad. He always made fun of us down on the field.
I had no chance to compare then, so I had to get my shots in when I could.
And he's a purist. He really wanted to enjoy the game.
I do miss the sideline a lot of times.
Yeah.
Sideline's fun. I mean, it is. Parker does a great job, and when Parker was out that 1 week, Seth stepped in and did a fabulous job. But it's fun down there.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to be right next to the action, hear the coaches, hear the kids. So I miss the sideline a little bit.
And Gary, you look at the Guthrie team. They're out of the playoffs, and but you can tell they're out there playing hard, playing for pride, playing for each other, playing for the coaching, playing for their community. And that's a great thing from this team. Although you're down and not where you want to be, but that doesn't mean you can't hustle, you can't play hard.
Well, if you look at the coaches, I'm sure that they're training these kids right and teaching them that, it's not always about winning. Sometimes you have rebuilding years. I mean, everybody goes out there with the intention of winning. But you can still learn some life lessons. And I say hats off to the coaching staff.
Yeah.
They're still out there playing hard.
Yeah, I was picking up my oldest from school yesterday, and it was a lot colder yesterday than it was today. And they were going through the walkthrough practice, and it was cold, and they kept going through it, and it could have been easily, 3 o'clock, let's get out of here. But they went the full length as they normally do on a Thursday practice, and playing the season out, playing it tough. I like that.
Well, it's good to see that the tradition carries on, because we wouldn't have quit.
Right.
Oh, boy. I'm going to let that go. Having a little moment here. I'm just going to let you guys go ahead.
Well, we went to the state tournament more times than we didn't, so that was.
We deserve it. Yeah, just a little bit of time, just a little bit of leeway there.
You opened the door. I didn't want to get too specific.
This is Chris and Gary. You know what? Enough about me. Phil, what do you think about me?
He's not taking the bait either.
No, you guys, you think back, you guys did go to, several semifinals, right? You made the finals.
Never quite got to the finals.
Yeah.
Never quite got there.
Yeah. Got close.
Some good teams.
Great teams, and I know I talked to
coaching.
Coach John Apple once, and I asked him if you had to win one game, who would you put on the bump? Who would he say, boys?
Gary Mize.
No, because the only time Gary was out there, the only time Gary was on the bump was when he went over to encourage the pitcher. Who do you think he said?
I would say Terry Bennett Jr.
Terry Bennett Jr. He said if I had to win one game, I'd give Terry Bennett Jr. the ball. Pretty big compliment, because we've had some darn good pitchers here over the years.
Well, he was a competitor.
Yeah, he didn't have the 90-mile-per-hour fastball, but
it was Maddox. It was Greg Maddox.
Oh man,
he could put the ball anywhere.
He could put it anywhere he wanted at any moment and make you look dumb to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Change up the speed and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But
of course, you guys had some real play. You had kids that went to play. Gary, you played college ball, didn't you?
I did, and there was my senior year. All eight or all 9 went and played college ball in some form or fashion.
Yeah, that's good.
And even 1 or 2 deep, I think. So, yeah.
Of course, again, this is the Golden Jig halftime show. Your halftime score: Guthrie 19, Lawton Ike 7. Of course, getting ready to start your second session here in February. Of course, got a lot of stuff building up to that, and it's one of those. Although you're not in session, this is where all the homework, all the studies, all the learning, all the reading, you guys got to get ready for come February.
Yeah, it stays busy year round, and I would argue it is a full-time. We're in the middle of interim studies. There's been some good ones that have held so far, interesting topics, and good thing to do to continue either legislation that didn't make it through last year or introduce a new idea and let everybody know that what you're working on or what you're intending for the session.
I could say firsthand, I used to be one of those guys that said, well, we're 4 months out of the year. Gary and I have the opportunity to see each other quite often during the day, and I can tell you right now, it is not a part-time job.
No, it is not.
It is. I mean, I've gotten so ruffled just hearing one side of the phone call. I went down to my friend and say, hang up on him. And he doesn't. He does the right thing, but it's crazy how much they work.
I do got a question for you, Gary. You
Yes.
know, when you took on this position, are the emails and phone calls more than you thought or less than you thought?
It's absolutely more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it varies by day, varies by week. But
right.
I tell the story right after we were elected, sworn in, then we went on vacation. So we were on a cruise and we were gone for 7 days, so you turn your phone off. Well, we got to Mexico, you could turn it back on, and we had reception. I think I had 200 or 300 emails in 2 or 3 days that had accumulated. So it's busy all the time, but you learn a system and a process, and we have full-time legislative assistant now. So that's going to be very helpful. We'll split that individual with one other legislator, but just having them year-round and the consistency, getting to work together, assuming that you get reelected and get to go back, I think that will help.
Yeah, here's the other thing I always think about. Emails and phone calls is what I get, I think you're very similar to the way I am. Is you always try to make everybody happy as much as you can. Obviously, with that position, you cannot do that. And how do you kind of work with that? There's people have different ideas. Doesn't mean they're dumb. Doesn't mean they're stupid. I mean, you just sometimes disagree on stuff. But
some of them are.
Well, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want.
That's my job.
but how do you work that? I understand what you're saying.
It's a good question, and it's a fair question. I think if you treat people with respect, I think that's your answer. You're not going to make everybody happy. Right. Bob Marley was onto something there when he said you can't make all the people happy all the time.
Right.
30, 40 years ago, in a really good song. But you can still treat everybody with respect. Sure. And I think on a local level, when we're creating that atmosphere, it's an example for what should happen on the national level as well.
Yeah.
And that takes zero talent and no money. You can be a respectful individual.
Yeah, and I think not to get too far in the weeds on this, but it felt like that was a little bit better this year between Republicans and Democrats in the states, in the state house.
It was, and if you ask outsiders or insiders, anybody that's been around the Capitol for any amount of time, they've said that this was one of the best sessions that they've ever seen. So that's encouraging, I think, for the individuals that are serving, but I would imagine for those that have elected officials, they've sent someone up there to represent them. I think that they want to hear that. They want to know that people are working together. No one party has the market on a good idea.
Yeah.
So I would like to know that if it was a good idea and good for Oklahomans, it wouldn't matter what side of the aisle it came from.
It does help when there's extra money in the bank.
Yeah, that was it. We were really fortunate going into this session. I said this earlier today with a group of high schoolers at Deer Creek. We had extra money, so we got to. We had the luxury of that benefit. Where some of those that went before us, they made their entire career at a deficit.
Yeah.
So it was easy for us to say in this first session. We got to do some nice things for the agencies, not cut or add to. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know that we will have that this year, but time will tell.
All right. Well, I don't want you to work too hard on a Friday night with your family here, but real quickly, final thoughts here before we hit our break here on the Golden Chick Halftime Show. Guthrie winning 19-7 over Lawton Ike. Always great to come back to Jelsma Stadium. I mean, just this we see it all the time. We grew up here. We know about Jelsma, but it was cool to see the USA Today have top 16 stadiums compete against each other in a bracket type though. It was a popularity vote. We made it past. We made it to the second round, but just to be notarized, to be recognized as one of the top 16 stadiums in the nation.
Well, it's good for the town of Guthrie to get that recognition and marketing. Mm-hmm. But it's a really interesting stadium. I mean, this is a WPA project that's been around for, 80 years?
6?
Yeah. So
I was a junior that year. I'm just here to fill in right now.
There you go. Thank you, Phil.
Go ahead.
So a lot of history. Was certainly my favorite place to play. I loved playing baseball here under the lights.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate you stopping by for
Thanks
a few
for having
moments.
me.
Absolutely.
You guys do a great job.
Representative Gary Mize, class of 1995. Golden Chick Halftime Show continues after this timeout. Again, Guthrie 19, Lawton Ike 7. Timeout. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
When it comes to Guthrie Bluejay athletics, Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter from the first game all the way to the championship game. Along with many years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. Owners Chuck and Lynette Hayes take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. Chuck and Lynette have not only supported families in the Guthrie area for countless years, but have supported Guthrie student athletes succeeding on the playing field and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz, or simply give them a call at 405-282-3100.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Hey Blue Jays, Pastor Mike Gatlin here for First Assembly of God. I'd like to invite you out to our services this Sunday at 10:45. And there's something for everyone here at First, from our babies to our senior saints. Our children's pastor, Rusty Nail, is always up to something great. Come out and enjoy great live praise and worship and anointed preaching. We hope to see you this Sunday at 1900 South Division, First Assembly, where great things are happening. Go Blue Jays.
Go to Chick Halftime Show rolls on here in Guthrie. Blue Jays with a halftime lead over Lawton Ike by a score of 19-7. Time now to take a look at the South Point Baptist Church scoreboard. And we'll start in 6A football with Jinx leading Westmore by a score of 23-7 in the second quarter. Moore now leads Mustang at halftime 28-21. Edmond Santa Fe at halftime leads Norman 21-14, perhaps the game of the week in 6A football. Owasso leads PC North 21-0. Yukon big over Edmond Memorial 43-7 at halftime. And Broken Arrow leads Enid at half as well, 35. 6A2 scores real quick. Ponca City trails Sapulpa. There is a chance for Ponca City to get into the playoffs, but they got to win on home field tonight against Sapulpa also trying to get into the playoffs. Choctaw leads Deer Creek 28-7. Booker T. Washington leads Sand Springs 14-0. Lawton at home tonight in Lawton leads that one over Pump City 21-14. Stillwater regains the lead. They were down 8-3. Right now at halftime lead the game now 20-8. Bartlesville leads Shawnee 14-0. Shawnee looks like they only get a couple wins on the year. Bixby over Muskogee in the second quarter, 35-21. Midwest City leads PC West 12-0. Take a look real quick at some 5A scores. McAllister leads Bishop Kelly 12-6. Ardmore over Western Heights at halftime 20-6. Duncan leads Altus 17-7. Duncan with the win. They're in the playoffs. Lawton MacArthur would be the odd team out over in 5A1. If Duncan holds on and wins in the playoffs, they will be going to likely Carl Everett. We'll see here in a little bit on that score. Whoever wins the district title in 5A2. And hey guys, have they put 3 minutes on the game clock yet? Okay, they have not done that, because I hope they put 3 more minutes on there for our sake here. Noble leads Southeast 27-0, and the game of the week is in Midwest City. The Carl Everett Titans lead Bishop McGinnis by a score of 14-0. Does not look good, and because I have a 90-second spot, it's going to be 30 seconds. You know what? We got to get this break in, guys. We have to do it. When we come back, second half action. Guthrie 19-7. This is ball.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet. Just a short drive to I-35 and the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit EskridgeChevy.com.
Ace Electrical was founded by Guthrie alum Tony Perrigan. Tony started Ace Electrical with one goal in mind: customer service combined with quality work. Ace is your full-service electrical contractor with commercial and residential services, including field construction. Ace is able to provide a level of services unmatched by any other electrical contractor in Oklahoma. Ace Electric is available 24/7. Call 405-301-2200 or go online at aceelectricok.com.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin. That's where the Golden Tenders come from. Marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. Then we also got the rolls. Made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Second half action underway. Josh Rainey with the kick at the 10. Builds it and go up to the 30-yard line. A 20-yard return on the kick for Josh Raines. It'll be first down and 10 for the Guthrie Bluejays. Real quick, let's go down to Parker Burnett on our Ace Electric sideline report. Guthrie up 19-7. What are they going to do? Secure the win as far as your Eskridge Chevrolet's keys to the second half.
I say slow down their speedster over there. Maybe see if we can do some stuff with the swing passes.
Absolutely. Vaughn is who you're speaking of. Where's jersey number 20? Had a good first half. We'll have his individual numbers here in a second. But it's first down 10 for the Blue Jays. Josh Raines will hand it off to Ken Barber, who had a good first half, but not a good first play of the third quarter as he's hit for about a 3-yard loss. Yeah, bring up second down and along Lawton Eisenhower's number 20. Make sure I get his first name right there. Yeah, Trayvon Walton had 18 carries for 132 yards. That's 7 yards a pop to go with that one touchdown. Ken Barber, though, 9 carries, 131 yards, 14 yards per touch with one touchdown as well. Two good running backs tonight. 2-yard loss, though. Second down and 12. 3 receivers set from the Guthrie 28-yard line. Second play of the third quarter, option play. Barber gets it at the 20, comes to the near sideline, 25, has it, 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield, 45, 40. And is he driven out of bounds? He is, as Lawton Ike saves a touchdown as Ken Barber adds to that running total here tonight with a nice play. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 39, so about a 34-yard run for Ken Barber.
Yeah, you sat there, you look at it, last 2 weeks really came on. I don't know how much of that's just, you got to feed the kid the ball, right? He's got to have carries, but he really seems to be getting comfortable out there at that position.
Of course, he had, as Phil mentioned earlier, the North Church player of the game last week in the loss to Bishop McGinnis. First down and 10 from the Lawton Ike 38. Raines will run with this one, not much there, but continues to move the feet, goes across the 35, near the 34, about 4 tough yards for Raines as we played 1:05 here in quarter number 3.
As you look to next year, Barber seems to have that tailback position pretty locked down right now, Chris.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And you got a good freshman class. A lot of those freshmen have suited up tonight to play, perhaps, and that'll allow Josh Raines to go other places as well if you have a sophomore quarterback, as we think will come in and compete for that. But that'll allow Josh to move off to the side. Nothing guaranteed that Josh could be the quarterback next year, but if it was a perfect world, you'd have Josh somewhere else. Just add, or there's a nice replay pass option. It's going to result in a touchdown for the Blue Jays from 35 yards out, and it's Justin Adams on senior night.
That's good for Justin. Like we talked earlier, senior has had a nice career here for the Blue Jays, getting that touchdown reception. That's great to see him get that.
Justin Adams, of course, he's kind of been all over the field for Guthrie as well. Program kid, defensively, had to come in and play some running back, and now you see him catching touchdown passes on senior night. Guthrie increases their lead 25-7. Miranda on for the PAT, kicking on the right side of the radio dial. On the baseball side of things, bad snap. Raines gets it. The kick is low, and it is no good. So the score sticks at 25-7. Take a timeout here in the third quarter. 10-12 to play. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans. Jason Herzl, Dennis Oaks, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Have you Heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tag Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tag Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tag Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Bluejays back in the end zone. They'll kick it off. A little short kick, filled it, and live ball. Yeah, now it's a live ball, and Ike jumped on it at the 31-yard line. And before I get into the John Vance Motor scoring summary, let's go downstairs with Parker Burnett on the Ace Electric sideline. And running game looking good tonight, Parker.
Yeah, I think that might have been the best option play we've had all season, the one that Barber kind of took down the sideline there. And he made a move on a guy, and you could tell he shifted into another gear. And when you can run the football like that, it allows that seam pass to work right there. I mean, like I think Phil said it earlier, when you can run the football, it just opens up everything else.
Yeah, Parker Guthrie, 309 total yards of offense, 256 of those on the ground. A big chunk of those coming by Ken Barber, including 163 yards. As we have a false start on Lawton Ike before we get to the first down play, and capping off that Blue Jay scoring drive. 4 plays, 70 yards, half of those on a 35-yard touchdown pass on a nice replay option there by Raines, and he saw it and threw a good ball, Phil, right on to the numbers of Justin Adams for that touchdown pass.
Yeah, it was a great pass, great catch. Like I said, it's good to see Adams get in the end zone.
That's your John Vance Motor scoring summary.
I think we need to come up with a nickname for Barber. Something I can handle.
K-Barb?
K-Barb works. I was thinking maybe Breakaway Barber.
First down and 15, and Ike going backwards. Blue Jays standing up. 5 of them. Chase Dole's one of those. And on Trevay Williams, both linebackers on the play. As we get a good look there at Chase Dole's on our video view there. Good shot there by Brett Drake.
Young Mr. Drake's done a great job for us this year as well. Reached out earlier this week. Hey, do you need me? Chris said, absolutely.
Absolutely. Come
Fine
on
young
down.
man.
Absolutely. Loss of 2 on the play, so it's second down and 17. From the 24-yard line, I hand it off to Walton. That's a pretty good idea, although he can't get to the 30-yard line, just to pick up about 4 yards. And it's going to bring up third down and long, 9:25, 9:24 to play in the third quarter. Guthrie 25, Lawton Ike 7, here on Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. Of course, this will be our last broadcast on 93.7 FM for the year, and obviously Guthrie football inning, but been told our broadcast team will be able to do some playoff games for the NFHS network. Got the call. Oh, and here comes the blitz, and they're going to take down Collins, the quarterback, and Chase Doles there again. Justin Adams as well. I'm not sure if that was a blitz. I think they just went running right after the quarterback, and he went down, and it's fourth down punting time.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I think Chase has the perfect assignment tonight.
Yeah.
Go to the ball. That's fun. Of course, Chase, one of those young sophomores that everybody's excited about. And Spade pulled both sophomores.
Yeah.
That linebacker position.
Of course, you're going to miss out on Turvey.
Yeah. Mr. Adams.
Justin Adams. It's a high but short punt, and it's fielded in near midfield at the 48-yard line. Kel Kaufman, or excuse me, it was Guggesberg.
Yep.
Kel Kaufman, also one of those seniors that's been playing 3 years now.
Starting 3 years.
Good look on our video. Of course, if you want to watch the game, go to youtube.com/Guthrie News. Find the pictures of this game here. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays, setting up camp at the Lawton Ike 48-yard line. I'll hand it off to Barber. Going backwards, he's going to be hit in Guthrie territory. Forward progress will have it at the 49-yard line, so it's a loss of 3 on the play. They'll bring up second down and 13. Barber now 12 carries for 159 yards on the night.
Had a great night. That's a play right there showing his inexperience a little bit at the position. And sometimes you just got to put your toe on the ground, go north or south, and get what you can get and live to fight another day.
Kay Guggesberg Max Medford, a couple senior wide receivers playing their final game as well. Raines will run with it. Gets across midfield, just past the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Blue Jays as we hit 7:25 to play in the 3rd quarter. Blue Jays have had the lead the entire night. Both of these teams with their victories over Guyman and Northwest Classen. Both of these teams with losses to Carl Albert, McGinnis, Woodward, and Piedmont. And we knew that Guthrie Woodward game for Guthrie was going to be huge, and that's the ultimate deciding factor of not making the playoffs.
Yeah, we all knew it, and it was just one of those nights.
3rd down and 9, Raines through the air, caught at the 35. It's going to be a 1st down for the Blue Jays, and it's Max Medford, one of those seniors we were just talking about, with the reception. Nice job there by jersey number 4, and you know, gotta give Woodward credit, I guess. But Guthrie had the game out right here at Jelsma Stadium. Yeah. Everything, you know,
set up perfect.
He just knew that it came down to that Woodward game.
Yeah, that was it. We knew that at the beginning of the year. We talked about where the Jays would probably fall. And of course, I think everybody was a little surprised how dominant Piedmont was through that middle part of the season.
1st down 10, Raines wants it all, has a man wide open, and it's caught inside the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Jays. Jalen Allison, his 1st of the night.
Outstanding pass and a tremendous over-the-shoulder reception by Allison to get into the end zone. Great execution by the 2 young men. Josh throwing the ball around tonight.
Yeah. Blue Jays increased their lead now 31-7, 6:21 to play here in the 3rd quarter. See if Miranda can connect on one here. Snaps better, the hold's down, the kick is up, and it is good. Guthrie increases their lead now 32-7 here in the 3rd quarter. Blue Jays enjoying senior night. Timeout from Jelsma. This is Guthrie Blue Jay
football.
You
can buy a pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van anywhere. But why would you buy one without a guarantee? At John Vance Auto Group, our pre-owned vehicles come with our lifetime engine, transmission, and other powertrain components guarantee at no charge. Now that's peace of mind. We offer some of the lowest interest rates, too.
Everything you've heard about John Vance Auto Group, it's all true.
John Vance Auto Group.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Blue Jays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma, or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
The passing game coming through tonight for the Blue Jays. 34-yard touchdown pass, Josh Raines to Jalen Allison. From 34 yards out, Blue Jays go 4 plays on 48, covering 48 yards as the kick return is out to the 44-yard line. Be 1st down and 10. But Blue Jays 4 plays, 48 yards, less than 2 minutes on the drive. Again, Josh Raines to Jalen Allison. Score now 32-7, 6:14 to play in the 3rd quarter. Of course, all scoring drives all season long brought to your good friends at John Vance Motors. Lawton Ike will have it 1st down and 10. Look at Lawton Ike. It's all been through Walton, the running back, the sophomore running back. He's there on the right side of the quarterback. Collins takes the snap. They'll give it off to Walton, and he'll get to the 46-yard line, so it's a pickup of 2 yards. So Lawton Eisenhower, guys, 161 yards of total offense, and Walton has 139 of those.
Wow. Just a sophomore, right, Chris?
Just a sophomore.
We see a few more new faces out there. 49. Who's 49, Christopher, for the Blue Jays?
Zach Thompson.
Okay.
Dole's in on that tackle. Ike to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 8. 5 on the play clock. They take the snap with 3. play action. Collins overshoots his intended receiver. There's another receiver in the area, and that went over his head as well. Collins has a couple of passes high tonight.
Yeah, just off a little bit. He's forced completion high on screen passes he was making earlier in the ball game, but has struggled throwing the ball downfield throughout the game. Big college games tomorrow, Christopher.
There are some good ones tomorrow. Of course, the big one, LSU, Alabama.
I just can't bring myself to cheer for Alabama.
Yeah, I can't.
I just can't do it.
I can't do it either.
I mean, great football.
Sure. Yeah. No, it's all there. They deserve everything they have.
Yeah. I just cannot do it.
3rd down and 8. Collins hit hard as he throws it downfield. Body's on the floor. It's a song, by the way. Incomplete pass on the ground.
It is?
On the turf. Drowning pool, Craig Fleck says.
Goodness gracious.
No flags, though. No flags, and the quarterback just got hammered. Incidental contact.
It is a collision sport.
So Lawton Ike will have to punt the football away. Let's get a South Point Baptist Church scoreboard update in Class 5A football. It is, where are we at? There we are. Carl Everett increasing their lead now over McGinnis 20-0. Again, Dominic Richardson not playing tonight. The star running back for McGinnis did not play last week against Guthrie. Fair catch called for on the punt. Fielded it inside the 25-yard line. They're resting Richardson for that home playoff game next week, and it will be the Ardmore Tigers going into Bishop McGinnis. So the Irish a good season, but nothing guaranteed. You got to go and play pretty good because Ardmore, well, they graduated a lot of people last year. They always have great athletes. On that what Craig, was that a wing T offense? However you want to call the
Ardmore.
Basically what Piedmont runs.
Yeah.
Wing T, is that what that offense is called? Double wing. There you go. I knew I was somewhat close.
You know people can't. You're talking to yourself right now, Chris.
First, I said Craig. 1st down and 10. Blue Jays run with the football up to the 30-yard line. Barber picks up 7 more yards on the night for him.
He could get over 200 in this ball game. Be a nice accomplishment.
Absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
Of course, if you're a young man from Coyle, you typically get 200 in the first half, if not the first quarter.
Parker, do we have any update on Coyle and what Damion's doing? Okay.
I'll effort that. Hold on.
Thank you. He only needs 500 yards tonight to go over 3,000.
He could do it.
Could do it, yeah. 2nd down and 3. Barber up the middle, picks up a yard to the 31. So brings up 3rd down and 2. 4:25 to play in the 3rd quarter. Guthrie 32, Lawton Ike 7. Duncan continues to lead Altus 24-7, last reported at halftime. So with that score sticking there, you just never know with high school football, but it looks like all 3 Lawton schools will not be qualifying for the playoffs.
That's, like I said earlier, I don't know when the last time that happened, but
we thought for a little bit that all 3 Edmond schools weren't going to make it, but Edmond Santa Fe said, no, not so fast.
Yeah.
Rains the ball carrier, trying to run on the left side, hurls one guy, now comes back the other way, changes his direction. He'll get back to the 30, lost a couple yards, so it brings up 4th down, and the Blue Jays will punt the football away.
It's been a weird high school football season in the state of Oklahoma. Jinx, Union, neither one having the type of seasons they're used to.
East side schools like Broken Arrow being beaten by Edmond Santa Fe.
And Jinx last week being taken down by Edmond Santa Fe.
Rains on 4th down and 3, punts the football away, bounces and stops at the 48-yard line. After it bounced, it maybe went a yard, maybe a half a yard at most. That's how wet the field is. Soggy, I should say.
Yeah, it's soggy.
It rained about an inch the other day.
So what do you do in a game like this? I mean, right now the Jays have this ball game in hand, and do you get, obviously senior night, you want to make sure all your seniors get out there and get some snaps. Do you try to get some of these young kids in there as well? We were talking about that in the pregame.
You dress out, you go through a routine and warm up. I think I'd let the seniors play this one out.
Yeah, I would too.
1st down and 10 for Lawton Ike. They set up camp for their own 48-yard line. Walton trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be hit by a couple of Blue Jays. Kel Kaufman came in there and lowered the boom. the guys underneath, Cole Madison did all the work, but Cal Kaufman got the fun part of that.
He cleaned her up.
Yeah.
Cole, we talked about Cole Madison, obviously a great wrestler for the Blue Jays, just a freshman, and he's a grown man already, Chris.
Yeah.
You look at young Madison, last week he'd make a tackle against McGinnis. He was doing a kip-up, and did it all night.
Yeah.
I mean, he's wired different.
He had no idea that was the number 1 team. He just went out there and played, and there's a nice tackle in the backfield. Tripping him up. Was that Cole Madison again? 49, that's Thompson,
49,
excuse me. Thompson. Nice arm tackle. Back at the 45-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 13 for Lawton Ike.
First time I met young Madison kid was at a high school basketball game, and he walked away, and I looked at you and I said, who is that kid? I think he was in about the 6th grade.
Yeah.
He looked like a man when he was 12. I mean, he's just, you know what I mean? He's a tough young man.
Minute 53 to play in the 3rd quarter. From the 45-yard line. Hand off to Walton up the middle, across midfield up to the Guthrie 48-yard line. Pick up a 7 yards, so it's 4th down and 6. See if Lawton Ike will go for it here. I don't think why not. You got to go for it. They're going to bring the punt team on though. Down 32-7.
Wow. Bus warmed up, boys.
We got a 2-hour trip home, boys.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, neither team's battling for anything other than pride tonight, which is enough to battle for, but didn't think we'd see that.
Ike punts this away. Nice punt. Kagisberg driven back to the 10, dropped it, picks it up, and hit immediately. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Blue Jays with the worst field position of the night. 58 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. The grill.
It's fired up.
Has been fired up. The smoke across the football field. Of course, the Booster Club cooking the burgers for the players after the ball game. After the ball game, stay tuned. Terror Insure Group post-game show. Of course, we still got a 4th quarter to play. The final TIG post-game show of the year.
We appreciate our sponsors so very much.
Absolutely. Allow us to travel to Enid, allow us to travel to Guyman, Ponca City, Lawton, all over the state. A lot of people are unable to get out to all the games, and that's where we try to make a little impact, make it easier for everybody. Josh Raines from the shotgun will run with it on the left side, across the line of scrimmage, and near the 1st down marker, a little shy of that. It'll be 52 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Student section singing Happy Birthday, Parker.
It's not
is
my
it your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday. It's somebody's birthday. I think it's one of the cheerleaders' birthdays, so all the student section got over here and sung happy birthday to her.
By the way, Parker's looking for a date for the OU football game tomorrow. If you're interested, give him a shout out. See if Parker can get a phone call now. Flags thrown on the play on 2nd down and 2.
He's going to get a call from his bride saying, "You're taking me."
Penalty more than you feel. I mean, you've gone to a football game at OU this year.
I have. It was fun. A lot of fun. I mean, they mess up the national anthem, but other than that, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Parker has an extended invite to you?
I think Parker knows that I'm probably not going to attend another OU game. I mean, one and done. I'm one and done. I did it for a lifelong friend, got tickets, and went to a OU game. Had a good time. It's good football.
Now, Parker, you remember Phil's team this week is, remember?
Was it Ohio State,
yes.
right? Yeah, so hopefully.
And when I predict them, what happens? They're stud, potential Heisman candidate, David's Vin, ineligible.
You got a curse.
Yeah, a little bit.
2nd down and 7. Rain slips on the turf, stays on his feet though. He's across the 15 to the 20, stumbling to the 25, and finally brought down at the 32-yard line. A pickup of about 23 yards. And there is a couple flags down with 17 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Officials are talking this one over. Get a good look there at offense coordinator Jason Rice on our video feed here, talking with his quarterback, Josh Raines. It is indeed a hold against Guthrie and a face mask against Lawton Ike. So we will replay the down, take off the 23-yard pickup by Josh Raines.
Josh saying, thanks a lot, guys. There's nothing quite as deflating as making a great play, getting in the end zone or making a long run, and you look back and there's yellow stuff laying on the field.
Yeah, I always wonder what that feels like.
It's not good.
Yeah, when you make this big old play, you're celebrating, and you go, yeah, it's not coming back.
Yeah. Of course, I was usually the one that caused the yellow thing to go on the field when I played. So.
That will be the final play of the third quarter. Last 12 minutes upcoming here in Guthrie. After three quarters, Guthrie 32, Lawton Ike 7. Come back with fourth quarter action. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football on 93.7 FM KSBI.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repair to installation. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
FCC is the place to be. First Christian Church is excited to welcome all ages, spanning 5 generations, who enjoy fun, fellowship, and faith experiences together. We would love to see you Sundays at 10:30 for worship, and join us as we learn and grow together. And as always, go Blue Jays!
Welcome back. Jelsma Stadium, Guthrie, Oklahoma, Senior Night 2019. Guthrie Blue Jays leading the Lawton Ike Eagles by a score of 32-7, along with Brett Drake, Kel Evans, Parker Burnett, Aaron Ryber, and Craig Fleck, Braden Russell, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans, Jordan Leach. That is our broadcast team here tonight. Hot 93.7 FM KSPI. We begin the fourth quarter with Guthrie football, second down and 7 from their own 9-yard line. Raines takes the shotgun snap. Running up the middle. Here goes Barber. He's at the 30, 35 near sideline 40. Midfield, one guy to beat. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ken Barber. 91-yard touchdown run.
He just got us 200 yards.
Strike up the band. The only thing that was going to stop Barber was
right.
Sometimes he looks like he's
picked them feet up,
skiing up there.
I've never known what it was like to run that fast, so I don't know if that hurt you or not. But having a tremendous game tonight.
38-7 PAT upcoming. Come on, Miranda. We're rooting for you. Kicking against the rock. Snap. Hold. Kick. Good. It's good. 39-7, 16 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Blue Jays rocking it out here on Senior Night. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet. Just a short drive to I-35 in the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit eskridgechevy.com.
Sonic has every slush flavor someone could ever want.
Basically, slush headquarters.
For sour blue raspberry plans world domination.
Well, not if Lemonberry has anything to say.
Lemonberry, you're already sour. Come to the sour side.
Never. I'll never join you.
Refreshment just got colorful with new slush flavors like blue raspberry made with Nerds candy. And start your day with the 99-cent morning drink stop.
Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33.
This is how you Sonic.
Welcome back. 93.7 FM KSBI. Blue Jays back in the end zone. Longest play from scrimmage this year, I do believe.
Oh, yeah. By bunch, I would say.
91-yard run by Ken Barber.
Have we ever had a run from scrimmage in the last 20 years that long? 91 yards?
Kickoff right to left, fielded at the 28-yard line. The return to the 35, down at the 38-yard line. Be first down 10 for Lawton Ike. Blue Jays, 2 plays, 86 yards. Yes, there was a penalty, so that backed it up. 91-yard touchdown run by Ken Barber. That's his second rushing touchdown of the night. Ken Barber right now 15 carries, 259 yards. He's averaging 17 yards per carry, which I used to call a slow Thursday night, to go with those 2 touchdowns. And Ken Barber, who was our North Church player of the game last week, and he's trying to upset the seniors, trying to take it away on senior night.
It's going to be mighty, mighty hard not to go back to back.
First down 10 for Lawton Ike. The Eagles. Again, your score 39-7. That scoring summary brought to you by our good friends at John Vance Motors. Lawton Ike will keep it on the ground, and that'll give me enough time to say hello to my nephew and family. Connor Ace Phillips watching the ball game up in Ohio tonight. And one of the cool things about the feed is alums can watch the games from wherever. And picture of me of Connor Ace in front of the TV holding the football, watching the broadcast.
Making America great. Look at him.
Oh, yeah. My parents up there in Ohio, actually.
Oh, really?
As well, yeah.
That's good parenting.
I haven't ever gotten an official night. So
well, there's a reason for that.
Okay. Second down and 9 for the Eagles. Walton running on the left side, 40, 45. He can run too. He has a first down, breaks the tackle, gets into Guthrie territory down at the 46-yard line of the Blue Jays. And my brother always brags how nice it is in the summertime. It never gets really, really hot, but it's starting to turn the tables now in Ohio. It gets a little cold up there.
How far from Wrigley Field does he live?
He's a lot closer than he used to be. Just outside of Toledo.
Okay.
So wherever that...
I was more thinking of the crime. So.
First down at 10. I was thinking Cubs as well.
Oh, I know.
Collins will hand it off to Walton again. He'll try the right side, trying to cut it. And he's tripped up. Maybe a loss on the play. Here comes a late flag. Justin Adams in on the tackle. J.D. Coonfield in the area. So we have personal foul, horse collar against the Blue Jays. Leland Searcy, again, the referee tonight. They got a great crowd. Or, excuse me, they do a great job of this officiating crew. They've done some state championship games.
Yeah.
And, they go deep in the playoffs as well. So we knew we're in good hands tonight.
They're a good crew.
Absolutely. And the answer is 4 hours.
4 hours.
To Chicago.
Let's say so.
A buffer. Good buffer.
Good buffer.
Yeah. First down and 10 for the Eagles at the Guthrie 32-yard line. Pistol formation. Back to Walton it goes. And Blue Jays have done a good job, Phil, of wrapping him up and not giving him any running space here in the second half. He's had a couple of nice runs, but they've really stopped that running game.
Obviously got great speed when he gets in the open, but as you said, the Jays have done an outstanding job up front in particular. The defensive line had a really good ball game, getting a great push and making things difficult for Lawton to get anything started. So.
Yeah, 25 carries for Walton now, 158 yards on the ground, and that's a great night. That's 6 yards per touch, but then you look at his counterpart, Ken Barber, 15 carries for 259 yards.
Pretty good.
Second down, we'll call it 9 yards for the Eagles at the Guthrie 32-yard line. Play action, Collins throws it. It's going to be incomplete. Really just looks like he just kind of tossed it in hopes of somebody coming underneath it. The intended receiver for Lawton Ike was Corey McClellan, another sophomore. It's incomplete, brings up third down. And again, everything's smooth on 93.7. Our video feed kind of in and out. The computer was working great until about 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy we're able to get a picture of some sort.
Right.
Out there tonight, so it's been great all season long. A little iffy tonight, and we apologize for that.
A little iffy, and you said we had the iffy here joining us tonight.
Yep.
And there's All-American Iffy Pierce, Blue Jay.
Yeah, Guthrie All-American in '85. Ball's
on the ground,
fumbled, and both teams are pointing, both teams are clapping. Guthrie says they have it.
Waiting for the one that
and
matters.
They do. Blue Jays turnover.
Chase
Bowles. Man, we've said his name quite a bit tonight.
Smart kid there, because you notice what he did?
Held on to the football.
And then he did what? Held it up so everybody knew he's the one that had it. That's a smart kid.
Well, let's make sure the officials, hey, I have it. Don't.
My boy Ty, his sophomore, you may remember, he stripped the quarterback from Piedmont, recovered the fumble, held the ball up real high afterwards. Got home that night. I said, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "Dad, it's the only time I'm ever going to touch the ball." He said, "I wanted everybody to know."
There was a picture of that too.
Yeah,
there was a picture of that too.
Hangs in my house now.
When I think of a fumble and not knowing who has the football, I always think of Parker Burnett and Patrick Allen for the Sooners against the Ducks. Gordon Reese, I think, was the official that day. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays from the 29-yard line. Got a new running back in there. That's Kel Kaufman running the football hard as he gets up to the 45-yard line. A 16-yard pickup for the senior Kel Kaufman, 3-year starter. Gets a high five from his head football coach, Kelly Beebe.
It's fun to see. It's good to see the kids and the staff having fun. You know, years like this are tough, and I think the staff's done a great job of continuing to coach these kids up and get them better every week. And you're starting to see it later in the season. You know, we thought last week was one of the best games they've had all year, and they're playing really well here tonight as well.
First and 10, flags, whistles, false start against Guthrie. I'm a team guy, but if I'm Ken Barber, I'm going, hey, coach, I'm
close to 3.
I'm 41 yards or 3 carries away from 300 yards. Come on, give me the rock.
I was thinking, too, though, the all-time single-game rushing record isn't it like 400 and something? I think we had a young man get really close to 4. Was it Smith, Flecky?
I'm guessing his I'm guessing his last name's either Staley or Pierce. Would be my best guess.
It wasn't, though. No, I remember seeing that.
I don't remember too many games like
this. Was there a
this.
Smith? No, not Clayton.
Wouldn't be Clayton. Raines on first down and 15 has it. He ran out of bounds. We might have to
effort that.
We might have to effort that.
It wasn't. It was a name that I'm pretty sure his last name was Smith.
Krager, can you talk to athletic director John Chappell and do stats at the same time?
Multitasker, Fleck is.
Second down and 8.
He's always yelling in my ear.
I don't know if anybody can do two things and talk to Chappell at the same time. I don't think, but he would have the answer for us, I would think.
Yes, he would.
Second down and 8. Blue Jays keep it on the ground here. 7:38 to play in the ballgame. Guthrie 39, Lawton Ike 7. Blue Jays will end up winning 3 out of their 5 home games as Guthrie gets into the 49-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 4. That's a good question. 259 rushing yards. It hasn't happened very much over 200.
No. Ide did it a couple times. Of course, Kai Callens did it a couple times. You know, Iffy did it a few times.
Justin Adams, the ball carrier, has the first down.
Kai did it a few times, obviously. Haji, did he do it that night, Fleck, that he had 487 carries in one ball game? Still one of the toughest performances I've ever seen.
First down and 10. Curious if everyone's ever got 300 on the ground for Guthrie.
Yeah, they have. I remember.
They have, okay.
Yes, I know it was over 300. Just trying to remember who
I know
it was.
John Smith, but I don't think he would have gone 300. First down and 10. Justin Adams, already a touchdown through the air, runs this one across the 40 to the 38-yard line, 5-yard pickup. So we see a couple seniors now. J.D. Kuhnfield go in on offense. We've seen Kel Kaufman. We've seen Justin Adams.
I think it's safe to say Mr. Barber's going to have to wait till next year to try to get 300 yards. I don't think he's going to get a lot of carries the remainder of the night. And good deal. I mean, let the seniors get out there, touch the ball, play the game. Like we said, for most of these kids, last time they'll ever put the pads on.
Coming up on the midway point of the fourth quarter. 39-7, all Jays tonight. They led the entire way. J.D. Kuhnfield, his first carry of the year, 0 yards.
So what does that play call sound like now? It says, J.D., run to your right.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you the ball. Because he does, he's not an offensive player.
Yeah. Why Philadelphia Z right 32? Got that?
Got it, J.D., I'm going to hand you the ball.
Just run to the right. Scoring update brought to you by South Point Baptist Church. Carl Albert 28, Guinness 0. So Carl Albert's going to win the district championship. McGinnis is going to finish second. Both of those teams will host this playoff games next week. The Piedmont Wildcats will finish third. They'll head to El Reno for the first round of the playoff game. And Woodward will finish fourth in the district, and they will be heading to Noble next week. And that will be fourth down for the Jays after that loss on the play back to the 41-yard line. Coming up on 5 to play in the ball game. Guthrie 39. Lawton Ike 7. So Woodward will be at Noble. Piedmont at, get that here a second. Josh Raines, nice punt. Bounces at the 20, dives in around that area. And so Lawton Ike will have it with 4:34 to play in the ball game. Down 32 points. Guthrie has led the entire way. At halftime, it was 19-7. So here we go. So it will be either, looks like, let's get an update here and make sure we kind of get this right here. Duncan had to go to Altus tonight and win, and they were doing that early, and they're going to do it. Yeah, Duncan's going to beat Altus 34-13. So it looks like the Duncan Demons will be going to Carl Alberts.
Yep.
It will be the Ardmore Tigers going to Bishop McGinnis. It will be the Piedmont Wildcats going to El Reno. Fumble on the play, Lawton on the first down. It looks like Guthrie might have another turnover here. Might get some more senior running backs in the ballgame. Oh, Lawton Ike comes up on the bottom of the pile with that one. So they'll save the turnover here. Clock continues to roll, though. 4:11 to play in the game.
Good clock, man.
Duncan at Carl Albert. And then Ardmore at McGinnis. Piedmont at El Reno.
Rematch game.
And Woodward at Noble.
Well, Piedmont, of course, dropped the opener this year.
Yeah, El Reno lost last night at Lawton MacArthur.
Shocked everybody.
Yeah, 17-7 the final there. And looking at El Reno as second down and 4, Lawton Ike goes to the air, caught at the 30, driven backwards, forward progress. Should give it a first down, though. But, yeah, looking at El Reno, I was able to watch the video of it last night. They look the part. They have some good-looking athletes. The Plumley kid, of course, everybody knows. You stop him, you have a chance. Right. El Reno goes as he goes, but there's a number 7 kid. He's a running back. He's a linebacker. Never comes off the field. You can tell he's a go-getter. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
He stood out to me on the film. So, so here you are, El Reno, one of your best seasons in a long, long time, and here comes Piedmont.
Well, they got to feel good. As I said, they beat Piedmont. Granted, it was the first week of the year, but I guarantee you they'd rather see Piedmont than that red stuff heading their way.
Yeah, that's exactly right. First down and 10 for Lawton Ike. Here's the pressure, 3 Blue Jays. At Collins, he's going to almost throw an interception. J.D. Kuhnfield thought he had his second interception of the night. It falls to the turf, though. Clock stopped with 2:55. So your early thoughts, you got a few. It's not official until Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's ask Parker.
Oh, boy.
Ace Electric sideline report with Parker Burnett. You got Piedmont at El Reno. You have a few days to think about it, but right now, what's your heart tell you, Parker?
I'd go with Piedmont probably.
Go with Piedmont, the defense to stop Plumley. Phil, what do you
Well,
got?
I out of principle, I can't agree with Parker, so I'm going to go with El Reno.
That bodes well for me.
Second down and 10. Walton gets the carry. He'll slip to the 34-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. My early indication tells me Piedmont.
Well, right, and again, that's how
on the road.
That's how we have found ourselves all year. You know, usually you, Parker, gang up on me. That's what usually happens.
Hold on. So that's 2-1. Craig Fleck, Piedmont or El Reno?
Come on, Flecky.
I don't think that Piedmont going to be able to run the football as effectively against El Reno as they did against us. I got to go with El Reno. I think they're going to get up early, and Piedmont's not going to have it in them to make the comeback.
All right, Fleck, your microphone is off. No,
thanks, Flecky. Well played.
No, I agree. I just think the Piedmont offense will even more the ball control to keep the ball out of Plumley's hands.
Yeah.
And again, as Plumley goes, they go. You stop Plumley or limit his touches, your chances of winning go up. But but when he's on, They can beat almost anybody.
I think I'll agree. It should be a great ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. A great game. That's usually like a second-round game?
Yeah, absolutely.
4th down and 1. Lawton Ike will go for it. They'll run it up the middle, and Walton, who has played hard there at the 41, it's a first down. 93 seconds left in this one. Stay tuned, Terra Insurance Group post-game show. We'll have some scores from around the state. We'll kind of dive into some of those scenarios. We'll update our good friends in Cashion as well in Coyle. They're in the playoffs, both teams. Coyle trying to get a first-round playoff game. Cashion trying to go undefeated against number 3 Minko Bulldogs. There's different polls out there. Some have number 6. We'll have that coming up here in a matter of moments. First down and 10. Back to Walton. Just a couple yards as he spins. Still running hard. He fumbles the football, and Guthrie has the football. So Guthrie can take a couple of knees here and in this one. Looks like Zach Thompson came up with the loose ball.
Number 49, Thompson. Zach's a junior, I believe, isn't he?
I believe that's correct,
right?
Yeah.
Another young man we'll see back next year.
Final 63 seconds coming up here. Ball's at the Lawton Ike 42-yard line. Victory formation, and looks like Kel Kaufman's going to get the duties of taking the snap here. 8 on the play clock. Jalen Allison comes off, and before all that happens, flag, and it's going to be a legal substitution on Guthrie.
A lot going on down there. A lot of kids playing out of position.
Well, it's the first time to go in victory formation as well this year, so get it figured out here. RLTC folks doing push-ups, 39 of them, I bet, in the end zone.
They're going to be spent.
Victory formation. Kel Kaufman will take the snap and put a knee down. See, I don't like that because then you lose 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, I know it hurts you, Chris.
I think it should be a rule. If you put a knee down, the ball just goes back where it was to save the yards.
This is really hurting you.
I mean, it's -6. We've had a great game of offense. I mean, it goes from 462 to 456 total yards.
You're just lucky it's not Barber back here getting the snaps. He'd be losing yards right now.
There's no way you can do that to him. Final snap of the 2019 season taken by Kel Kaufman. And the Blue Jays win it here tonight on senior night. Final score, 39-7. 14 seniors play their final game on Jelsma Stadium, and they go out winners over Lawton Ike Eagles. And that's not the season they wanted, Phil, but they end on a good note.
They do, and as you look down the field, coaches hugging the kids, and I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. This is tough for these senior kids. I mean, it's the last time they're ever going to play the game, and it ends for everybody, as we say, some much sooner than, and for most, it ends right here. But it's tough. It's really tough. Many of these kids have played this game since the 2nd, 3rd grade, and it's a big part of their identity. And when it's done, it's a sad feeling.
Obviously, every team wants to be in the playoffs, but only one team or several teams won't get the opportunity to their final game to go out as a winner. Right. So there you go. Final score tonight, Guthrie defeats Lawton Ike. Final score 39-7. Take a couple of timeouts. When we come back, we'll bring in the Terra Insurance Group postgame show. We'll have our Northchurch player of the game as well as our F&M Bank on-field interview with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe. Blue Jays win it. Final score 39-7 over Lawton Ike. This is Guthrie Blue Jay football.
At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing but in the classroom as well. And as always, go Blue Jays.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m. at Guthrie Upper Elementary School, where our vision is to love God, love people, and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
For decades, Guthrie Athletics has been a source of pride in the Guthrie community. Hi, I'm Merritt Roberts, and I've been a Blue Jay supporter and Farm Bureau agent for many, many years. I want to wish all the Guthrie student athletes not only a great season on the field, course, track, or court, but in the classroom as well. If integrity, honesty, and accessibility are important to you, call Farm Bureau at 620-4920 and ask for Merritt. I would get a professional evaluation of your insurance needs, or simply stop by and let's talk about the Jays.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours. It is amazing. And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on tender. That's like a dating app.
F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Ace Electrical was founded by Guthrie alum Tony Perrigan. Tony started Ace Electrical with one goal in mind: customer service combined with quality work. Ace is your full-service electrical contractor with commercial and residential services, including oil field construction. At a level of services unmatched by any other electrical contractor in Oklahoma. Ace Electric is available 24/7. Call 405-301-2200 or go online at aceelectricok.com. Need a maintenance check or an emergency repair on a heating or cooling unit? Longbow Heat and Air is available to handle all your heating, cooling, and ventilation needs. Offering customers 24/7 emergency services. Longbow Heat and Air is local, part veteran owned and operated. Call today at 405-990-3250. At South Point Baptist Church, we want you to cheer loud and be proud as we send the Blue Jays to victory. Afterwards, join us each Sunday in our friendly family atmosphere. South Point invites you, your family, and friends to join us each week with Sunday school beginning at 10 a.m. and our morning service at 11 a.m. South Point wishes all students this season to make fun and exciting memories not only on the playing field, but in the classroom as well. And as always, Blue Jays.
After this, we bring you more from the stadium as the Terra Insure Group postgame show continues.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time in your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Hey Blue Jays, Pastor Mike Gatlin here from First Assembly of God. I'd like to invite you out to our services this Sunday at 10:45. And there's something for everyone here at First, from our babies to our senior saints. Our children's pastor, Rusty Nail, is always up to something great. Come out and enjoy great live praise and worship and anointed preaching. We hope to see you this Sunday at 1900 South Division, First Assembly, where great things are happening. Go Blue Jays.
We welcome you inside the Terra Insure Group postgame for the final time here in the 2019 season. the Guthrie Bluejays victorious over Lawton Ike by a final score of 39-7. TIG, of course, located 2603 South Division. Seth Robbins, Dennis Oakes, Jason Herzl, all great jobs out there. And check them out online, tigok.com. Time now for the North Church player of the game as the Blue Jays again take down Lawton Ike. And there's kind of a no-brainer tonight, Phil, for our North Church player of the game. And we'll go downstairs with Parker Burnett with tonight's winner.
Guys, I'm down here with Kim Barber, obviously after he had a special night. I mentioned to him earlier that he had 259 yards and they were taking a knee. He was trying to lobby, trying to get back on the field, see if he could go for it. But I told him, you slip on that one in the first quarter. Do you wish you kind of could have that one back?
Yeah, I wish I could have it back. It was just kind of muddy out here today, and I tripped, but I definitely wish I could have had that one back.
Teammates, again, giving you a hard time about the 50-yard line tripping you up? Or
Yeah, they was all making fun of me on the sideline, but it's all love.
Well, Ken, congratulations again, North Church player of the game for the second week in a row. And you had a great week last week against McGinnis as well. Has anything changed? You get more comfortable out there, or what's happened the last couple of weeks?
Every week I'm starting to get more carries, and I'm getting into the groove. And it's just, I've been doing this for my teammates this senior night, so I went out there and played for the seniors and gave it all I had.
Yeah, you sure did, Ken. 15 carries, 259 yards. That's 17 yards per touch to go with 2 touchdowns, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, that's not we were joking about it up here. First of all, I got to come up with a good nickname for this young man. He deserves a good nickname.
Do you have one?
Yeah, everybody called me Cinco.
Cinco?
Yeah.
But you're Uno.
Oh, I'm Uno now. Yeah.
You're not Cinco no more. Uno Barber.
So
all right.
We're still looking for a nickname.
Yeah. We had a few we've been working on. We'll release it next year. Obviously, going to be back next year for the Blue Jays. But congratulations, a great game. Back-to-back weeks, had tremendous games, and you and I talked last Saturday over in Cushing, and just every week you just get a little more comfortable. Of course, a kid like you've got to have touches to really get it turned on. But man, tonight, I mean, brother, we saw second gear in you that to be quite honest, I didn't know was there. I mean, that was impressive.
Yes, sir. I'll be coming back next year. Y'all see more from me. This is just the beginning.
There you go.
So, Ken, what do you got to do in the offseason to get better to where you want to be next year and get the Jays back in the playoffs?
Oh, well, this offseason, my goal is to gain a lot of weight, put on muscle, and get bigger, faster, stronger, all of it, everything I can do to get my chance to win, team to win next year.
I will tell you guys this. Has that kid got $1 million smile or what? I mean, so Parker, you I mean, usually you're the best looking guy in the interview, but
I know. I feel like I need to take a couple steps to the side.
I'm just telling you. My goodness gracious.
Well, Ken, congratulations on being the North Church player of the game for the second week.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often, and we've seen a lot of great players come through here. So, congratulations again. 15 carries, 259 yards. Congratulations.
Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a great night.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
appreciate it.
Kentorius Barber, senior.
Good job.
Junior running back for the Blue Jays. And we're going to have a special interview here tonight as well. Usually you talk to one student athlete.
Yeah.
We're going to change it up tonight. We're going to go with 2 student athletes tonight here on the Terra Insure Group postgame show. And we'll go ahead and start our F&M Bank on-field interviews. And we'll do that now as we bring in senior Justin Adams, who Justin, a touchdown grab. Talk about that.
No, the ball was wet, so I was hoping I didn't drop it or fumble. But I thought we were closer to the goal line, too. I started running. I was like, where's the end zone at? Felt like it was in slow motion.
So when Coach brings the play, when Josh comes into the huddle and he calls Y2 banana spot, whatever the play is, did you know it was coming to you?
Yeah, that play is pretty much designed to throw the ball to me.
Okay, so you get the play call in the huddle. I can't mess this up. Is this what's going through your mind? This is senior night. This is showtime. Everyone's watching.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dang. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
Of course, Justin, I mean, you're a 3-year starter for the Blue Jays, and we've seen you on the offensive side of the ball. We've seen you on the defensive side of the ball. Which side do you like the best?
The defense.
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing, Justin, that we've grown to like, because you love defense, but last year and the year before you had to run the football, and you came in and did that, and you had to go back to the defense side. So I think that's just a compliment for you being the ultimate team guy and able to play wherever the coaches want you. Although you're probably better on the defensive side, you'd probably have more numbers defensively. But just talk about your ability to play on both sides.
You just got to work hard, and conditioning is a lot of it. You can't go out and do stupid stuff on the weekends or anything. You always got to go out there and work as hard as you can every day in practice so you can stay in game condition.
I think one of the things I've always enjoyed about you, Justin, is you're a Blue Jay guy, one of these tough kids that just no backup. You never quit. You play every down. It's important. Old guys like me always want to tell you guys that we notice those kind of things, and it's going to carry you well through life. But, talk about this is it. It's the last time you're going to put on a Blue Jay uniform. I know that's a tough experience, tough thing to go through, but kind of what's going through your mind right now?
It's really tough, but I don't think it's really hit me yet. I haven't really processed this my last time playing in the stadium.
I think it's going to be a cool feeling, though, going out as a winner on the home.
Yes, sir.
Justin, great career. We've enjoyed following you the last few years, and congratulations on the win here on senior night, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And that is Justin Adams with our F&M Bank on-field interview.
Good kid.
Absolutely. So congratulations to Kentorius Barber, our North Church player of the game. Take a time out. When we come back, we'll be joined with the head football coach, Kelly Beebe, the F&M Bank on-field interviews. Guthrie wins it over Lawton Ike. Final score 39-7. This is the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
At Terra Insure Group, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 293-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Don't go away. More of the Terra Insure Group postgame show in a moment.
Interbank wishes all the Guthrie Bluejays student athletes a great season and will be cheering the whole way. Interbank is proud to be a part of the tremendous momentum in Guthrie with the growing success of our schools and city. Interbank continues the winning tradition of taking care of their customers with personal and business banking. Located just blocks from the Rock at 224 East Oklahoma or by phone at 405-282-0470. Interbank, in it for you. Member FDIC.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment, get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Welcome back. Terra Insure Group post-game show. Blue Jays victorious over Lawton Ike. Final score 39-7. Welcome back. Terra Insure Group post-game show. TIGOK.com, located 2603 South Division, is where our good friends Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Robbins at. So take care of you. I promise you, they take care of Phil and myself. Time now to go downstairs with tonight's F&M Bank on-field interview with Blue Jay head coach Kelly Beebe.
Coach, that was a heck of a win tonight. Come out and put it on, a young Lawton, but talented Lawton team. But you did it on all three phases. You forced a couple turnovers. You dominated the run game and the passing game as well. What do you think about sending these kids out on a win on senior night?
Well, we talked about it all week, and I told them this team has two things left that they can accomplish. Typically you don't know in Guthrie, when your season's going to end unless you're in the finals. So it's been a different animal for us dealing with knowing the finality of, there were scenarios, but not realistic. So the way these kids and coaches held themselves together and, in my opinion, continue to improve over the last 3 football games of the season was outstanding. I just told them, guys, we can build momentum going into the weight room for 2020, and we can send our seniors out of here on senior night with a W at Jelsma. Both goals were accomplished, fortunately. Lawton Ike is a young ball club, very athletic, a lot of speed everywhere. And for us to come and control the line of scrimmages the way we did for the majority of the game, and then be very effective in our pressure of the quarterback and in our coverage, I was very pleased with. And I think our special teams have improved over the last 2 or 3 weeks too, and that's a credit to all of our football coaches and the work that they do with these guys daily.
And Coach Ken Barber, back-to-back player of the week. He had a great week against McGinnis running the football. But tonight, unofficially, our numbers have him 15 carries, 259 yards. We were kind of going back and forth of 200-yard rushers. Can you remember anybody right off the top of the head that had 259?
No, Collins.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few of them out there.
Yeah.
Clayton Smith.
I was making sure we weren't missing any of them, but what a night.
Clayton was sharing the ball a little bit. But Calvin's and I day, big time rush for us. But, anytime we're getting that kind of production out of our tailback, number one, he's got vision and he can run, but number two, we're getting some guys blocked. And I think, Coach Rice and Coach Sanders over the last 3 weeks have kind of hit us a bit of a stride with that offensive line. It's been a work in progress, you guys know, with all the missing pieces and new pieces. But that was very effective for us. And then our defensive line, you have a couple freshmen out there playing, a couple sophomores at the linebacker spots. Those guys are all going to get better. Obviously, we got a handful of seniors here that have played a ton of football for us over the last 3 years. They're going to be greatly missed. And we got a bunch of young freshmen going to be taking those spots with a couple 3 or 4 sophomores. So hopefully there'll be some competition for spots next year, and we get these guys in the weight room and get ready to attack 2020.
Coach, you talked about things really gelling and how proud you are of the kids and the coaches for just getting better every week. We thought last week was, to be quite honest, the score was not reflective of that ball game at all, and we felt like that was one of the best games execution-wise the kids played all year. Finish it up this week. Great execution in all 3 phases. Thought the kids competed hard these last 2 weeks. I know you're proud of them. I know you're proud of your coaches, but anytime you can get the senior group sent out with a W, it's special.
Yeah, it only happens on state championships,
right?
And week 10s when you're not in.
Yeah.
So
it's a new feeling.
You got to go back to 2004. One of those years we got beat to death and had the quarterback losses, and we had a Shawnee team coming there with a Tucker Brown, and they were probably better than us athletically, and we got out of there with it was a 10-7 win or something along those lines, 10-6 win. So you got to go all back to 2004 to relive this experience that we lived tonight. But like I say, for the boys to hold themselves together, understanding that all they had was just to play for each other, play for the game, and to try to play for some tradition here in Guthrie, and for the coaches to keep them up every day and keep them focused. And really, really proud of all those guys. Really proud of the staff and really proud of the kids.
And you got to be proud of the community coach, because senior night a little bit chilly, and this was the final game, and the home side was packed. So a lot of fans could have called it a night and gone on to whatever Friday night activities are, but they were here tonight.
There's no better fans, and there's no better place to be. I love our fans, I love our community, I love our stadium, and I love our boys. We're going to get back and work as hard as we can for the next few months to try to put the best product on the field we can. And, just keep the thing rolling best.
500 yards of offense, and your defense only gives up 7 points. I probably not too happy with the 7, but I'm sure you'll take them. Hey, the Walton kid's pretty good. He's a sophomore, Coach.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've got the scouting report. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that are sophomores. Like I say, that they're a very talented bunch. Which Lawton has never been short of talent at any of their schools. And Coach Gibson, his first year over there, I thought their kids played with class, and they played really hard. And that hadn't always been the case, but they did. I thought they played with class and played hard. So it was a really good victory for us. I mean, it wasn't. They didn't lay down. I mean, we had to go out and earn that thing.
Coach, we're going to let you go here. I know you want to get back to the boys, but I wanted to say for all of us, we appreciate you guys, and I want to congratulate you. These kids, you kept this team getting better every week. They always conducted themselves in a way that would make the community proud, and they've never one time this year done anything on the field that would make us roll our eyes or be embarrassed in any way. And it's tough when you're taking your lumps out there. It's tough to have that discipline. So
I agree with you 100%.
But I just want to tell you, we appreciate the job you've done, and you've done a great job keeping all this together. And we look forward to being back in the playoffs next year.
I appreciate you guys too, as always, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Head coach Kelly Beebe joined us here on the F&M Bank on-field interview as the Blue Jays take down Lawton Ike. Final score 39-7. We'll take our final timeout of the 2019 football season. Come back and wrap it up. This is the Terra Insure Group postgame show on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI.
Hello, Blue Jay family. I'm Pastor Hetty. I want to invite you to North Church Guthrie, where you can expect fun, Bible-centered kids and student ministries, life-giving groups, engaging worship, and powerful messages. I would love to see you and your family at North Church Guthrie this Sunday at 9:30 or 11 a.m. at Guthrie Upper Elementary School, where our vision is to love God, love and follow Jesus. And remember, God loves you, and go win.
Ace Electrical was founded by Guthrie alum Tony Perrigan. Tony started Ace Electrical with one goal in mind: customer service combined with quality work. Ace is your full-service electrical contractor with commercial and residential services, including oil field construction. Ace is able to provide a level of services unmatched by any other electrical contractor in Oklahoma. Ace Electric is available 24/7. Call 405-301-2200 or go online at aceelectricok.com.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet, just a drive to I-35 in the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit eskridgechevy.com.
When it comes to Guthrie Blue Jay athletics, Hayes Funeral Home is a proud supporter from the first game all the way to the championship game. Along with many years of experience in funeral service, the Hayes family brings compassion and professional service during difficult times. At Hayes take pride in providing families and their loved ones quality care. Chuck and Lynette have not only supported families in the Guthrie area for countless years, but have supported Guthrie student athletes succeeding on the playfield and in the classroom. Hayes Funeral Home is located on the corner of Noble and Wentz, or simply give them a call at 405-282-3100.
Final thoughts from the stadium are ahead on the Terra Insure Group postgame show.
When garage door problems occur, don't call a kind of service company or maybe a repair guy. Call Paul Creed at A-Team Overhead Door. Paul owns and operates his company and has over 15 years of experience in residential and commercial overhead door service. Paul provides all garage door services from repairs to installations. With free estimates, Paul will work with you to decide the best possible solution for your garage door or opener problems. Call A-Team Overhead Door today, 405-642-7065.
Insure, you'll be helped by lifelong Blue Jay fans, Jason Herzl, Dennis Oakes, and Seth Ross. They aren't limited to any single provider. They'll work with you to find the carrier and the plan that fits you best. Terra Insure Group is an independent insurance agency specializing in home, auto, and commercial lines of insurance. Call Terra Insure Group at 298-4880 or stop by at 2403 South Division or visit them online at tigok.com. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world.
Welcome back. Terra Insure Group post-game show here on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI here in Guthrie, Oklahoma, north central Oklahoma. Oklahoma's first capital. Blue Jays victorious tonight over Lawton Ike. Final score 39-7. Blue Jays in their season with their fourth win of the year. So they finished the year 4-6. And we mentioned earlier, it all came down to that Woodward game, Phil. Yeah. Even if you go 5-5, you're in the playoffs because you beat Woodward. But Woodward came here, got that victory, and so they'll be going to the first round playoffs. They'll be going to Noble, and man, you just go, man, if we did this, we'd be going to Noble. They won district for the first time since 2000. Our offense hasn't been where we would like it, but man, Barbara's been running the football well the last couple of weeks.
Really has.
And then You got a pretty good defense.
Yeah.
And then you're on the road, first-round playoff like you were last year against Duncan.
Yeah.
I think you have a fighting chance against Noble. And
Little magic.
Yeah. Just that one game.
It's right there. And, it's been a tough season for the kids. Like we were talking with Coach B. You gotta be proud. Community's got to be proud of these kids. They conducted themselves well on the field and competed hard all year. And so, and as we said, it's great to get out of here senior night with a win.
Absolutely. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of our South Baptist Church scoreboard updates here. And Phil and I were kind of cheating a little bit looking during the break. There were some interesting. Do I give it up to myself now or later?
Was that a final?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that part.
Better check on that.
Yeah, better check. We'll get to that here real quick. Edmond Santa Fe, they are district champions.
Wow.
They take down Norman tonight, 42-27. So Edmond Santa Fe with the wins over Jinx and Broken Arrow. They are district champions with the win tonight. Again, Jinx takes it to Westmore big, 44-7. Mustang and we're still playing in the fourth quarter. Mustang has a 7-point lead, 42-35. I know our producer, our good friend Jordan Leach, is trying to get her Broncos a victory and more tonight. Owasso shuts out PC North 42-0. Union takes it to Edmond North 43-7. And Enid goes 0-10 on the year. Broken Arrow takes it to them by a final score of 56-7. 6A2 scores real quick. Midwest City Bombers shut out PC West 39-0. Choctaw taking it to Deer Creek in the third quarter. Last report 49-17. Booker T defeats Sand Springs 34-7. Lawton playing against Putnam City tonight leads that 42-28. By the way, all three Lawton schools not making the playoffs tonight.
That's crazy.
Stillwater was down 8-3, but outscores Dell City 40-20. The rest of the way wins at 48-23. We're getting closer to Stillwater Bixby final, guys.
Yep, it's about here.
Getting there, closer and closer. Bartlesville takes down Shawnee 42-14. Here's the score that I'll save mine for last. Ponca City, Phil Parker. Ponca City needed to win, and Bartlesville, if Bartlesville won and Ponca City won, Ponca City had to win by 10 to qualify for the playoffs. They get the victory in Sapulpa only by 1, and Ponca City so close to qualifying for the playoffs.
We were pulling those kids. We really wanted, of course, new coaching staff in the second season here, and they're changing things in Ponca City. You can see that, and they became a favorite of ours, our crew, and
just not week 3.
Yeah, just not week 3. But I'll tell you what, it's things on the horizon for Ponca City.
Parker, it's not a final, I don't think yet, in Bixby, Oklahoma. But on the high school huddle, we 3 picked Bixby to win, right?
Going away.
Oh yeah.
And I think we did predictions.
Yeah, we said going away.
Going away. You remember the score that I told you?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I
know it was a good one.
He remembers it.
Yeah, you go ahead and look at what's the score?
I'm guessing it was 56-21.
What's the score I said? 56-21.
You did.
It doesn't say final yet, so I hope someone's taking a knee right now.
I'm hoping it doesn't end up that way because I said, well, that's about what I was going to pick. So if it's anywhere near that, I'm going to say, well, right, I said about what I would pick. I mean, that's.
I want to know, did I get a reprieve for picking McGinnis? Because I picked him because he was going to play. He didn't play.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, Parker.
It's not fair.
Parker?
Well,
you got an L. Picked up the L.
That leads us right into Class 5A football. The Carl Albert Titans take it to Bishop McGinnis. Of course, Dominic Richardson did not play, but Carl Albert wins easily by a final score of 40-0.
Yikes.
And is there a 40-point difference if Dominic Richardson's
playing?
playing?
Well, the whole game's different. We saw that last week. When he's not out there, it's a whole different ball game, but I don't know if he's worth 4 points. He's worth a lot of points.
Yeah.
But you're asking the kid, would he have accounted for 6 touchdowns tonight, his presence?
Because he doesn't play defense.
Doesn't play defense, but boy, can he play offense.
Maybe they put some drives together, keep that offense off the field. It changes some things. Maybe I don't know.
No doubt.
Maybe responsible.
Well, not only that, but obviously,
if you're running double passes like they did last week, it doesn't really matter.
Right. Obviously, McGinnis went into this game declaring, we're trying to win a gold ball, not a district title.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they want Richardson 100%.
It'd be interesting to see how that kind of plays out.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if they ended up in the state championship game?
Carl Albert McGinnis?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Could happen.
They'll be on opposite ends, maybe?
Yep, 1-2.
Yeah, so they could get there.
So Carl Albert, Guthrie plays in 5A, along with Carl Albert McGinnis, as everybody knows. Oh, by the way, real quick before I do that, Piedmont goes to Woodward tonight and wins 42-20. And so the final standings in 5A2, Carl Albert is the district champions. McGinnis finished second. Both of those will have first-round ball games. Finishing third is the Piedmont Wildcats, and finishing fourth is the Woodward Boomers. And Altus, I think, let me make sure, final score here. Altus, Duncan defeats Altus tonight, 34-13. So in District 5A1, which matches up with 5A2, Noble is the district champions, first time since 2003. El Reno finishes second. Ardmore finishes third. And Duncan, with the win tonight, finishes fourth in 5A1. So you have Duncan going to Carl Albert. You will have Ardmore going to McGinnis. You'll have Piedmont going to El Reno. And that would leave Woodward going.
Yeah, and so I think we'll go 3-1. I think District 2 will go 3-1 in the first round of the playoffs. I don't think Woodward's going to be able to beat Noble. I think Noble will handle them pretty easily. But I think you'll, just like last year, Chris, you pointed out towards the end of the game, District 5A2 will go 3-1 week 1.
Class A football. Cashing big tonight. What was that? You got that final score off your head, Parker? I'm trying to find it here on my notes. It was a bunch. 40 to.
I think it was 40 to 12. 40 to 13.
40 to 13. Crescent loses their final game of the season, 32-26. At Christian Heritage, a close ball game there. So Crescent ends their season at 4-6. Cashin district champions, undefeated regular season. All three of us here. Pick Cashin to win the state title, so they know how to get to the championship. I'm not nervous for them being nervous about that, but I think they will.
Last year was weird because they did this last year, then they got to the second round, ran into Fairview, and got a little weird. So we'll see what happens. I think they're probably coming for a little vengeance tour.
I'd be shocked if a Shackelford-led team did that 2 years in a row.
Yeah, I agree.
Veteran Ball Club this year.
Yeah, no doubt.
And our good friends in Coyle take down Blue Jacket tonight. Final score there, 54-6. And
so he probably had 600 yards rushing, is what you're saying?
In the first half.
Yeah. And that's a good win for Coyle. They had funeral for one student yesterday, and then 3 family members had their funeral in the Coyle gymnasium.
All 3
today.
Coyle graduates under the age of 28.
Yeah.
And all great kids. And so Coyle this W really meant a lot to the Coyle community.
And so Coyle gets a first round home playoff game. So
huge.
Very cool for our good friends in Coyle and Cashin. Congratulations on the wins tonight. Those are all the scores. Anything else that I'm missing, guys? I know a lot of fans listen out on Radio Land. I'm just checking a lot of games. Oh, we got to check on our Perkins Tryon Demons.
Yeah, who are they playing?
PT Deers. Let's see here. We don't have a score between Kingfisher and John Marshall.
What about the Cary Underwood team?
Shakota?
That was my wild card pick.
Oh, yeah. They scored 21 points. That was good for them.
That never turns out good when he leads with that.
They scored 21. That's pretty good. They gave up 56. Coach Snyder at Seminole, who became the all-time winning coach in the state of Oklahoma, picks up another win tonight over Okmulgee. Final score there was 40-0. Where are the Perkins Tryon Demons? Am I overlooking them somewhere? There they are. They take it to Mount St. Mary's. Final score there, 49-0. There was never any doubt there. Oh, there's my score. Kingfisher takes it to John Marshall tonight, 43-26.
Did we all lose one this week, or did Chris go undefeated?
Oh,
say it ain't so.
I'll have to look that one up.
Oh boy.
You know what? Where's my backpack?
Parker and I both got an L.
Oh, I didn't bring my notebook.
No, listen,
I should be 9-0.
Here
Here
it is.
You know what? We already gave you a bye on the week you didn't pick.
So. Jordan, I thought we were going to be done. Oh, I didn't write them down. Parker.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
It's at the office.
We'll have to wait till Wednesday. It's in the office. All right, guys. We need to exit stage right for field tonight.
It's always right. Let's go left.
You know what, Parker? It's been stage left for 400 years. I've had it for 2 weeks. Give me one more week.
Okay.
Final thoughts here, guys. Guthrie ends it 39-7.
Yeah, we said, great victory on senior night. Great for the kids to go out with a win. proud of the coaching staff, proud of the kids, very proud of the community. Came out and supported the kids in a big way. Kids never gave up, played hard all year. Get back in the playoffs next year.
Park?
I was super happy for them. I think majority of the seniors had them tonight. Their own little moment, whether it was taking a knee or scoring a touchdown or whatever. Man, it was nice. It's nice being on a win.
Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely, and you guys sum it up really well.
As my brother walks off.
Sorry, I just looked at and I saw that Kel Coffin, 3-year starter.
Last one off the field.
Last one off the field, carrying his banner that all the seniors get. And here's a kid that was a phenom as a youngster. The only thing that got Kel is he quit growing. Kel still was a 3-year starter. Seriously, because when he was in junior high, he was a giant killer. Great high school career, though. Had some big moments last year with the playoff team with the Blue Jays. It's hard to look down there and see him backing that around. I know reality has officially hit him. You can see it on his face.
Blue Jays win it, though. Final score 39-7. You guys did a great job summing up. I just want to, again, thank you to all of our great sponsors up and down the list. You guys hear their commercials on the radio. You see their commercial on the TV. And a big thank you to them every single year. This is one of our better years we've had. And it's easy. They all come to us wanting to be on the broadcast. We don't go out there and have the sales pitch or do this or do that. Nothing fancy. They always want to come on. A lot of people wanted to come on board as well. And we thank every single one of those to allow us to travel, allow us to have crowd mics, to allow us to have switchers, to have multiple cameras, not just one camera, multiple cameras.
Yeah.
And they allow us to do that. So a huge thank you. Cannot thank all of our sponsors enough. And when we sign off, you'll hear every single one of them. And please go out and tell them thank you for sponsoring that, because everyone can go to Walmart and Amazon, and they're not sponsoring the show. So go to the ones who help put Guthrie football, Guthrie athletics, not just on the radio broadcast, but on calendars, on fundraisers. Everything. A big thank you to Guthrie in support of this broadcast. So. Well, a big thank you to Brett Drake. A big thank you to Kel Evans on the cameras tonight. They did a great job. As Braden Russell on the graphics and the scoreboard did a good job. Again, we apologize for our video feed, not as good as it normally is every year. We'll throw this computer in the fire, buy a new program, and we'll start all over. So that's this computer had its chance, and it went down.
There was my chance for a bonus.
So thank you to Aaron Ryburn, switching all that back and forth, getting the commercials in and out on time, and he has helped us out quite a bit on this deal here. So Craig Fleck, again, the constant pro on the stats and inside information.
All the rules. Me out a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's good. I mean, he does a great job. A big thank you to him, and he did a great job as always. Parker Brett on our Ace Electric Sideline Report all season long, except for one game. But
nice
all the inside information. Appreciate your job. Well done.
Well done.
Broadcast.
Very well
so
done.
We will. It's the last Guthrie game, but hopefully we get to do a few state championship games for the network. We got to do 2 or 3 of them last year. Hopefully we get to do the same thing as well. But Phil.
I'm actually kind of
4-6.
Well, I'm taking the moment in. This is actually hard for me to watch.
I'm taking pictures for him right now.
Kel, the senior, he just doesn't want to leave the field. I mean, it's a kid that played football his whole life like I did. I understand what he's feeling right now. I'm an old man now, but I wasn't always old, and I remember that moment. And it's a tough moment. I just caught him looking back on the scoreboard and want to leave the field, and I get it. He'll feel that. He'll still miss it when he's 53.
That's exactly how I was my last game. I remember that feeling very well.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right, final score. Good job. The final score for the final time here tonight with the Blue Jays on Senior Night 2019 on their home field, Jelsma Stadium here in the historic downtown Guthrie. 39-7 over Lawton Ike. Blue Jays finished the year 4-6 on the season. Lawton Ike falls to 3-7. Again, big thank you to all of our sponsors, to the team as well. Of course, can't get out of here without thanking Jordan Leach, who has a finger on the button ready to get us off here in a few minutes. We'll get you back to the hot music here on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI. From our partners Parker Burnett, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. We'll talk to you next year. Until then, have a great night, have a great weekend, and as always, Jays.
You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay Football, home of the 4-time state champions on the Guthrie Radio Network. Guthrie Football 2019 is brought to you by Interbank, strengthening our communities through community banking. Golden Chick, the original and still the best. South Point Baptist Church, welcome home. Terra Insure Group, insuring your world. The John Vance Auto Group, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Ace Electrical Services, affordable, high-quality electrical work. North Church Guthrie, you matter. Mercy Hospital Logan County, your life is our life's work. F&M Bank, a neighbor you can count on. And Eskridge Chevrolet, a name you can trust for over 50 years. Guthrie Bluejay Football is also brought to you by the Guthrie Tag Agency, A-Team Overhead Door, Longbow Heat and Air, First Christian Church, Hayes Funeral, the Sonic at I-35 and Highway 33, Guthrie First Assembly, and Merritt Roberts Farm Bureau, Oklahoma. You've been listening to Guthrie Bluejay Football on the Guthrie Radio Network, home of the 4-time state champions. Until next time, go Blue Jays!